Chi Emra Midfield Action Thursday edition about non-kuna ponsima eduasa engotwe pepepe Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben TV. Samson Outie enka ewo enkrai Kessben 92.9 nimpotamo nyina. Emobia kwaba eba anopa sports ID ebremu 2.5 hours. Dumienu na Ali Baba enene dom Dankambari Ali Prekese dumienu atrase the breaking news no atwaso amaye Tony as usual atrase anope ordinary stories no every foreign stories no na Kwame Mickey and so the fiensam no atwaso amaye enra shocking results and IPA ewo leaks ahodo no emu Tony at the details nyina ebebre Ulezanda Osik WBA WBO IBF IBO a heavyweight champion. Pamcho ni story kakra ewa Tony Edehunsem Ebebre. Sanso and Vienna Open and Dimari were free and the result are APP free ho Ebanina Tony Edehunsem Ebebre. Bayern Munich. Enra Obia Anyes Asemi Endi. Borussia Mönchengladbach Ashamu Eka Enum Amu entimi anti emu bakokra Juventus enso asafa the first defeat the season ani na ho nsensem e wasa solo echom ehom kamenu momo etimu bako sanso na AC Milan Tony Munta debinya AC Milan yebeko ayi first Barcelona ensema atomo na Ronald Koeman and so Yasakeno rival Kano Eshomo Kabakomo entimi anti Madrid entimi anti get advantage no amfanya points no bebrebe almost ko ball draw emusen sempi ya wobano e de ebrem sanso na ura EFL no enso mu Man City West Ham omo form ye papa almost a Man City every EFL cup no enso emu Tony stories no edoso yeba Africa be de koso enso ewo Africa awal e de details ni na enso ebebre ansa na bagana be de koso enso ewo maimu nsam no edoso league matches no na me boa etina na ehase na de na echo leaders no edina ebebrem Montana Tony atrase twabia ewo nimuaso twabia Tony ewo nimuaso for the first time in some 43 years Bayern ebe safasa defeat emusem no edoso pi da bia ni asefofra eba Montana
Godfather
say
onyame adome da din anso
Ngopadum eyeboko
eno investors ne boka Omusika na hye.
Easy.
And na do be university bia no. Capre ground from Murphy. And so kwa na ye.
Easy. Umo so masa Madrid.
Said you so he boni bia and ka onye disappoint. Na born refuse se be enter the net. Ye bibia na born na enconnect ni.
Masa papa.
Ye pale pressure.
By
bia ye dominate.
Na come take advantage no. Na matchimwa. And say all right. Okay. Dumamintiwe. Ediana Echo.
Well, you met here for a 4 crop and to find and conquer for across Mikasa at 21st clinic at Daruma and the echo among an intimate house, Satica, and the Omone expert may no semi brave. And so at the Brontibico social media, Kessben FM, Amoko YouTuber, a Kessben TV, and our Facebook, and so a Kessben TV. So say, Oko Facebook, as search for Kessben TV, like it, bombarding, commenting, and share Amaonia, and so a feel of the show till 12 in the best way. In Tebesha say, our name, I'm at a free boxing. Now, you rem all box now, WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO, heavyweight champion, Alexander. I'm Usyk and Che Biabasa 1 month and ye, not Che, AJ, Anthony Joshua, and so it's me Ebon and friend from na ene na Usyk, Abo and Kobo, so no dear, on your set for the Chile, or say Andrew Jr., Adayan, or say Andrew Jr., or Bo AJ first, no, or relaxing to rematch, no. AJ Ebebono, Emma Tassis in Nako, Anthony Joshua, on a dear rematch, no, saying I'm Joshua activated a match 2022 na Sabas and Airbus on a dear on for AJ and Yagon dear, where we need dear, Nansonia party, no air, or 20 hard, Emma return leg, no, enso estimating boxing battle, or enso ebetimako, na Eddie Hen, AJ Anthony Joshua, or no enso a promoter, or say come what miss a rematch, no, Enya Paso March 2022, Quadia, AJ Beba, Nani Tatis, Walusning. Na wabebo Usyk neno enso abedi nsem wole be free tennis na yakọ boxing wole be free boxing na yakọ tennis so dia ye be ko Austria Rihanna open no koso na Andimure akọ free mu second round pair ana Andimure enso ko free mu game an no enso timi koso na one Carlos Alcaraz na ko boy ya Carlos winning 2 straight setter and no answer to me pass so was way defeat you akwakoye lesson kese pa Eddie Aman was trying to maybe brain free man going forward and ya there early bow no ono answer ebe take him tournament asia obe boache until say bia finals and son obe drop starting pa ono answer etimi a drop ebe rem our enra German DFB poker Bayern Munich investors no mo invest bet mu no omo sika na ehye Enra Bayern Munich edincho eka enum omo entimi ante na orem our boko sama the last time Bayern Munich omo lose by 5 goal margin no way back 1978 and Fortuna Düsseldorf Ashamo 7-1 now the last time Bayern Munich fairly said omo anshe go was way back 2020 February not just even a year bro sumpo and a Bayern Munich for a ball match against IB Leipzig omo enso entimi anshe go na in the history of German DFB Pokal Bayern Munich omo game some aboni nyina no we any match omo a consider more goals omo heaviest defeat our South tournament no eno enso enie na Borussia Mönchengladbach omo enso emel for defense Jonas Hoffmann or say that game we there na ayom said that so na very important set omo ebenya early goal omo ka say omo ending can consider penyampa omo an consider bomb on say first 20 minutes now match 3 and my players no emo run course no can be the main eventually omo share 5 goals a game and no enso 18 eba so na Thomas Muller and so Bayern Munich so player also I so they order so so dino so I said the also dino just on Jindimpo because Enra na Bayern Munich akrobo game obi adum say kombe lose mpa enka omo lose by such a cricket score and Enra omo edincho ekanu a omo enso entimi ante wase nyame aduma such the game omo bone de omo the way ebeto match na fe sa match no omo enso etimi ahye na others omo kasa ne bebrebe and comment Hassan Salihamidzic sporting director Emma Pamini komo enso football club no wase Enra players no Felice omo ebetimi apresse omo Felice omo betimi a challenge for the boss omo Felice omo ebetimi attack for the second boss ni na no omo entimi anje eno ye can be a performance no kwanim kwase embarrassment e ka enuma omo enso entimi ante waso omo nim de call wrong no say players no na omo ho odene from Enron omo anye the basis of football na wanya sane man get of course obelu su sa match no na Enron match na mama suade ho bebre enti weekend game omo bono enya adia omo enso ebe repeat such mistakes omo enso etim eye na ye be rem enra Juventus elusi omo first game of the season na Italian Serie A na Sassuolo Calcio ekwaso by 2 goals to one match no na enye fedi agro after the game. Pavel Nedved on a vice president Eddie Emma Juve na ote presidential box na ototo nsa Nedved dey na chese enkoye kra because enra wo dwai pa match 1-1 ya pompo awie 95th minute ena Bobo Kennedy Eddie Juventus elusu second goal na eno enso team quarter team mo amho Kessben Sports and after Kessben TV I'm on Facebook and YouTube no where a Pavel Nedved or a former player Ed Emma Juve say so a vice president Emma club no and the Coco up and run second goal to mape na ne bufu your starting presidential box no on also total and sasa and the nema enso ankoye amfa Emma Juve or mo enso a club no na still Italian enra Lazio share kabako ewo game woman enso etimi boy against Fiorentina na Mauricio Sarri a former coach Emma Chelsea say so no any coach Emma Lazio or say Oba Lazio no way and omo best ever gamer omo enso etimi abo na ebeto so other story say enko Barca enna Barca elusi omo nya penalty mpo epo say no na enna Barca ekọ Rayo Vallecano Emma Vallecano sham kabako a omo enso entim ante Radmel Falcao Garcia ene nya go no e Emma Rayo Vallecano na Captain Sergio Busquets or some mistake no or no na year you take full responsibility of any defeat now a course so editia Barca or also club no na or bit sluggish or no like pick a ball no emolusu possession Emma Rayo Vallecano at the ball control neta Faka go on ekwaya shamiante omo prayer omo enso entim ante yede na se mo dru e the Emma 21st clinic tedi ni ye 21st clinic na oba Ghana ha 15 branches na makumaku edunum and still counting because Ghana for my health concern pa na ye expert in sciatica yade ne adwenem so sisi na aso to ase na aba on ntire didi ma na aba besi na ase na onantia na obre enti uyobi a offer sa pains no sciatica how dia bra 21st clinic na for yentu ase and for hair lab, hair scan, massage any machine treatment in na ye bi oho e be ma odro kama ni asad what to draw so e be draw ye be ma kama machine so treatment ni papa no yen ene e be ye edi amount yen branches no kokofori dia B Foster Ministries Road no so Scar Plaza building no opposite Old Green obenya yen no so pa ho atakrade ta di foi efie kuma number 9 post office no obenya 21st clinic across your Drome market or heavy do building in Mukumase yawo ehwan I'm overseas Alpha Radio next air filling station after our that no what me enya 21st clinic or Sumani obi Tachiman go so NSF so yem branches na ho obefre number 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 yen and a ban expert in sciatica ye number 1 ye number 1 e wo man Ghana mu this sciatica ya de ne e hawa bomodin na bra kumase de e hwa overseas oba beto 21st clinic na for sciatica no ye to ano yade enso etimi e de amount ye da so our boss man fan sorry say Barca interim coach na enra na Coleman Barca for e born in namuntu after defeat na omo enso so far no na ye mu actually say Barca omo number 1 coach omo pe Xavi omo former player na so coach Assad no na before say Xavi ebeba no also munya coach on the internet obetimi abo Barca Deportivo Alaves na for Champions League Barca game omo enso ebetimi abo omo ene Dynamo Kiev on Tuesday in the Champions League team. I'm a former assistant coach Emma Jody Croft team on China run it Eddie Albert Capillas or no any paparazzi said yeah one Laporta or contacting himself on me interim manager and for Emma Barca na for 2 games no on board na ebedi start no manya Xavier na Xavier enso etimi aba abiye coach enso Eddie Emma Barca enra Real Madrid airport draw against Osasuna where ended the 3rd consecutive time omo about games Stadio Santiago Bernabéu Real Madrid for enso team and go last 3 home games no enso team and Carlo Ancelotti say obetimi akase sebi wa boda mumpo nanso no de modema enra mad for edan ne say modem bono no enso timi so nipa so bono de etimi bono mum bono de na omo ye ni nyina go na kasa na the players no enso team enya Pep Guardiola yebekai oko the Premier League na oya de Carabao Cup so makoma 4 on the bounce eto so sa makomako for and a league up no enso timi age enra share meter in the shape of West Ham the Hammers esho penalties after the game Pep Guardiola sene mante no eya de do se game no enso etimi elusu ye enra Divock Origi share scorpion goal no na je say eja ewumpana goal no efe odne 9 efa ne 9 chi asesa no pagya ne 19 no na ball no ta na edatrim said ye show. And so I'm our Kessben television so no and a club or new players and youngsters and Kwadana or my boy Emma Liverpool share 2-0 no or say those and a chemistry no the random person kita bono and ye dear now the most important thing is say now and so everything qualifying qualification no and yeah dear now and so epel say Salah Liverpool for I walling some team amana the highest paid player over the Premier League no now the contract no aka best 1 year 2023 na Salah contract in ewu de ope bia Liverpool for aye willing say omo ebeye ama Salah ono enso atimi atena Manchester United Paul Pogba omo se player no omo ebetimi amana ko for free pass say omo ebeja no ebia I'm going to interview you say bia January omo be Tom Pogba mana ko de atwa kai omo nti ase sa enti ne Pogba pa obetena ama ne contract no summer eno enso atimi ewu na afi no so atimi akọ as free agent Ellen Haaland ena ni agent Mino Royal Betu just say enya office our Premier League no mo ye willing person betua more than eniema na Dortmund for ye edi ama Haaland so Laka said there be obeso ko edi ema Dortmund omo enso a club no weekend way Premier League ni to so na Leicester City and Arsenal and airborne and Jimmy Vardy okopraye yebeka ya amon last league game ko boy no Vardy wa mo game ni enwe and afi eno Leicester game a omo win penalties for league up no Jimmy Vardy enso entimi ambod ye tie ne say why fit Arsenal game ni kwa de Jimmy Vardy ono enso ebetimi abobi e de tie the Gunners omo enso club na award winner ye fancy hey
yemfa ensia unya sembia busamiki
ohineba me expect money different ho
so o concrete
yeah or make a trip or capital
nyambo achina wo fa ka
yeah
na aba okay di kada ope bi achire no
na ofa ka na achina na e feature call one day pe
ya chop ya patwa na fe udi achire
sir we taking how long Udi Chelsea Jesse share no Kamara abruchirefo ansana ati ase hwe
me no yenyepe
anybody ba okay so we go to it ba 1 week be jina kwa ho achebuta
busana se ba ko
1 week se de bi omu
no mo ska fa uba
udi direchi
se jo ho dia means
why
thank you
karabo so kan ya
Queen Elizabeth the 5th
Kade se de tino onye ho adwuma
na me tino
ya ye ho adwuma ye ka sem tiro a first utri no mu
ye ka sem a won so tino o ye headmaster o the school bia no
yeah
but tino e ba no
on tia se ne refi asem tem sa
yes o ye head of state
etre we ye ka sem na refi
also nya space library e dey shape
a space wo memory
Ronaldo
Virginia
that romantic
because one that was me refi interest you
na Ronaldo birthday
I refi on so
I refi independent now
Ronaldo
Virginia
happy birthday
and then the birthday in January you bet 50 cedis
wow
50 cedis air time
wow
50
wow
10 one
picture of the day no
what be channel
and say umiem kakra
David and I said they have full
wow
so be winning
eso bidi Ronaldo nyame shira wate nyame nkoso a no shira onye okese emaye
said the odin ho be bata wo no
why
Ronaldo
why dey
so odin ho be bata wo no general
why big
when it's a peanut man or kaza me de mo bata se jolo ti pasa peanut
King Midas you know yes okos one kind mo kan King Midas
King Midas
o kan sa bugunda
dabi
o buku be no kan na buku be na kan
chinwa chimbe
ni buku be
tintin
ni buku be
oh bebre
ka ba ko chinwa chi buku be na kan
tintin me se me kan tintin
yeah you move ya go school we picture of the body.
Nanim say Eugene Nkofo dey suggest Saba say sikan modu general 30 ni modu. Inti omo mpese picture no according to digital.
No, the training I can wasem. No money this caneba. Esremo Eugene. Kokoyo de.
Picture of the day.
Yes. On a dinisika. Also better 30 this a day.
Oh, nice suggestion.
Dabi yemfa.
A good suggestion.
Minti kura mafa. Yenje picture no.
Sir.
Yes. The Ronaldo pero no. Munyama no.
Yati.
Simple.
The Bayama no.
Picture be na mo de ba ne. Oh, we just order the Monko YouTube 10 Kessben TV YouTube Sanso and Facebook who share live who picture na kan ko YouTube na fa di ni ko to 50 cedis credit you didn't need pushing in amos here now the Google phone so Ronaldo happy birthday kwame yonko
OPK earphones na aya papa koboma de na kope OPK earphones ne bi na wonya OPK earphones ne bi a eno na beboa ma watimi akasa obekasa obedi nkomo woni yonko di nkomo sesetitie woni ni di nkomo oto nchen woni ne kasa etise de oben wo oni pakro no amano ne kwa na woni uyusu OPK earphones ene ne kasa etise de oni pakro no ete wo nchen eno nti kope headphone papa na fashe waso obenya headphone papa de se waso a OPK box no se netie na box no ya twon OPK we hands free ni free a hands free na de be se waso no eno so ya twon OPK ye twon OPK amento ebi mu eyi hands free ni free a no me the hands free fake ashem okwa na bia box ya twon OPK but nenye hands free OPK de mento kasa ope OPK hands free no eno na ukasa wo so a obi odina amanone ebe se obi a owo wo nchen bomodi na kopebi na UC na betimi aboa wo ye papa 0242 497 133 0242 497 133 any phone shop any accessory shop bia be ko bia no obetimi enye bi ato ye phone de no ani OPK de evise no ena ye papa
World Cup no yedi akọ 2022 initially na there was a plan say ye be stage the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021 which was around July China nanka omobetini mu omobe increasing numbers no from 8 to about 24 said ebe makwan ama some clubs ebia Europe benya about 5 or 6 slots na ebia Africa nya about 3 slots and the likes but sejo enumu na COVID by near suspending various tournaments. Even AFCON was suspended. European Championship was suspended. The Summer Olympics was also suspended. And nina seju ebe affected the FIFA Club World Cup. Nanka ebe staging with China ebe increasing the numbers now 24 no. So enumuna esaba say be return back to they said yes na said the various continents nebo e declare mo champions ne dia kwakobo. But seju nanka Japan neba be hosti. Even Olympic Games are mostly there were people I saw the Japanese government disagree because money say as a COVID no still and there's been a 5th wave of COVID at Japan. Say Japan abain ayin say from say on host competition. Initially Brazil, Qatar, and later on South Africa also declared their interest. Some of them hosted the competition. But say Joe Nina came for now. All these countries are declaring intentions to host the FIFA Club World Cup no. Ye maso. Ye dia kwa koma UAE. And Sergio, problem I want to say up till now, some of the confederations are yet to declare their champions. For now, Oko CONCACAF, Club America, any Montreal, ewo finals I say so mobo. Before say be declare the CONCACAF champion. By no final no omobe bono 28th of this month ya no. Osa ko CONMEBOL bebia Brazil ni Argentina mo omonso omo final so omo between Flamengo and Palmeiras omonso bebo omo de 27th of next month. And then AFC the Asian champions are Al Hilal and Pohang Steelers of South Korea and bebo finals so sejo we mo nyina nyan declare omo champions is Africa yewo Nadia Lali, Europe yewo Chelsea, and then Auckland City FC from New Zealand and Oceania Football Federation declare muso munko represent you, and Al Jazeera obabe will still the competition for UAE. But say Joe, FIFA presidency competition early 2022. Ehonomu yebenya AFCON. So imagine how will a problem be solved between Nadia Lali and Egyptian Football Association. So mube release you players akwakobo AFCON. Quite apart from that, there are some of the clubs African people are I think say na problem ne be arising. If they can push it to around late February ana March mono, but then time say na UEFA Champions League so continue. I think say na problem no. I thought say if these people declare champions within this year, they have to continue the competition. He said you're born in December said the BIS no, because by December not all these three confederations are declare champions. No more declare, but a quite early part of 2022 you will AFCON ball and a problem especially the Egyptians are Nadia Lali Beba representing Africa, and so the Egyptian national team most of the key players are dominated by the Zamalek and the Nadia Lali squad. So imagine a tough war that is going to be between the EFA and the Nadia Lali setup no ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup. I think said that's the problem where war. And Sejo Enwa Vice President Dr. Baumia Ekachere Patrice Muchepe say almost strengthen the CAF interclub competitions. Now you're making it financially rewarding. Sejo where idea amount for bosswa amount for can once Sejo in 2015 TP Mazembe spent $5 million. They won the competition and they had only $1.5 million from CAF. So you could see say there is $3.5 million. Want me even break even. So imagine say benya sponsorship both the CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup.
Kwame Chadie ntente.
Me who be the messages.
Wow.
Nipa ko YouTube.
Oh.
50 Ghana no.
Kunsu ne de be ma no.
General.
Ba ku ne de be ma no.
Hey.
Ba ku ne be nya credit no 50 cedis no. Hwan ya?
General na
patrol mo ne ho fe pa o.
Me pesi me
mi. Me ni shia dako. Very nice. Omi hu me ba me na me hu no.
General me pesi me mistake ase bia ko hye soro.
Ebia ko hye hen.
Esoro ho.
Kwame menye la bia o.
Oh no.
So I know you.
Oh no.
I know what you can do.
No, this one okay. I'll not bring matter in. No problem inside. No. Ti General, as a bia ko hye soro ho. Ebi di kan by and as obi frame me simenti. Akoshe soro nti mame ko consultation mame ko back staff nyenko
in bare 10 minutes
10 minutes
na family pakro no na enye clear so we ni nyae omo ho nyina be say we ni nyae na ode ama no
number 2 obi kase Ronaldo Virginia and obi so kase Richard Opoku Boateng de ne mfama ni nyae
yes
me dase
Obi carry the Poku Boateng, Obi carry Ronaldo Virginia, and I don't know.
Me that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Happy birthday, Ronaldo. Okay. Your messages can create a bit chance now from headlines no, and so Emre Usha Kessben TV, Kessben 92.9 Accra, Kessben 93.3 Kumasi. Anefi, o message you know, wow. Nana Kwame sentence you required so ena abreme. Thank God, Barcelona have sacked Coach Ronald Koeman after last night's defeat at Rayo Vallecano. I can't think far. We are 9th in the La Liga on 15 points from 10 games. Head director Frank of Hot Lotteries, Kobe, Rapture, Rosé, Apia, and Adepa Lotto. Okay. Nana Kwame sentence they already buy and pay and so I don't know. Orlando filmmaker with the message that Debbie I'm suggestions be na oye yedamasipa say mrebi bia no mutai edisa suggestions na ebre sanso and a DD Kessben Sports annex yedamuso asipa yedamasi groups no suggestions ahodo amode ebre enchekra anajo our programs no ye di ebebremu ne ya katremu na ye sense subium say ye be involve more na ma kire say sports no musumo tipa na chance na munyae emfa emetra studio ha. Tommy Lee watching a show from Adujama. Mönchengladbach manager approached the game by using low block, by defending deep, limiting spaces for Bayern to penetrate, winning majority of the second balls, blocking the passing lanes to Lewandowski, pressing Bayern midfielders to make mistakes. Wow, Tommy Lee, you'd never try. Come to my cake and win. Why are you with what throw brofo a ball brofo papa technical terms say marriage atakura e wosunity sango fo we be yin yamu nyina ye dem ba ya de bi. Good morning, Joe. I'm Tough Keen Adukrum Sawaba. I've had a good weekend. Chelsea winning, Liverpool winning. I'm saying good morning. I'm Tough Keen Adukrum Sawaba. Every day I try my best on the picture of the day, but I've never won. As today is Ronaldo Virginia's birthday, tell him to send me mine. I wish him happy birthday. May Allah bless him with more strength and happiness in the remaining years. Tough Keen Adukrum Sawaba. Yes, I can also message ewa and a day atuja sisiano. Okay. Here's your way. I'll see your friend Godfred Atobra. What if Nzima and Yinasi? Wow. I want a Karela one. And Yinasi, I want a Karela one. Real Madrid's opponent last night in the shape of Osasuna, a team with good record away from home in the Santander this season. The only team to have won all away games in Europe, top 5 leagues this season. So Madrid weren't that bad as you are describing them today. For me, they were the better side amongst all the other top teams, but couldn't get results last night. This is my big role model, Sir Tony Montana, and the entire crew. Yada Sipa, Godfrey Atobra, Nzima, and Yinase, and what she'll be Ewoho, and so a day Amae. Yebebaho, and Chekra. I'm enjoying the best sports show with all the players at Sabronum Football Academy. May the soul of Walter Smith rest well. Then deputy coach of Alex Ferguson, sir. Happy birthday to former GFA president Kwesi Nyantakyi. We won't get his type. Simple. Okay, what do we buy Enra? Sorry, Fachemi. Joe, most Salah's football career will be taught in schools across Egypt. So, Joe, why Obiba JK instead of Abedi Pele, Tony Yeboah, or any of our legends? Wow. What team did Obiba JK play for? Please update me on Obiba JK. Abuaji Scott Sabronum, Dawdibae, and so Anopei, no. Mamin Fawi, and so Emrai. Happy birthday to Ronaldo Virginia. God richly bless you more for what you've been doing for us. Peter, the way if we Accra, Domi, Accra, I want to do if we Ebae. Okay, on this note, and I make quite for now, I share more headlines, no, na afi the Obia de Bano pay, I share Honsem Kakra Aka. Apino, Bantuma, Apino, what's he saying? When Moreno loses, you come out to say it quickly, but when we win, you don't even say or extend the discussion to it. Why? Good morning, sir, to you and the crew. Apino, Bantuma, Apino. You have news near the bow. Moreno, a top class coach. So just say, Moreno, or one of the best. And the Moreno win here any news. Obi is a Moreno lose any news. And I was Empolia. Yanke Bani, Moreno say, Debbie. So what they can Moreno win any news or Sha or any news or Lusua any news. Yes, you have a Bremen news. And he came say, sorry, to be brilliant. You go.
He said, a nightmare for the big teams.
Oh,
Juve, and I saw her said, Papa never see to Tony and Sana, Adrian Lelin, Sonum Nejot. Now Sharon at Kuman finally being sacked. Jago Aracete, the coach of Osasuna. The 5 back of the ball no was Santiago Bernabeu no, and Obi Bonaba. So West Ham again, naturally say we share you need your first 11 before you can beat them. And again, Bayern Munich, a collective nightmare, and known as Hassam Salihamidzic, added 2 after the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. They can for the first time since 1978. Bayern for no Ajinum in the DFB Pokal.
Wow.
Now Borussia Mönchengladbach for so you only one team and more quality pa. It's just unfortunate say Marco Rose Antna and all the free but Adi Hota by no so and Dio Pamecano said you and night to forget and with the likes of Besim Benny and then Brel and Bolo Juma Omudi D by and defense and said you European football night and then Nema and Queen Akoba Meshane and Nema Obepese Ubebusana Meson Metia.
Okay. So then if you are my role model, I think Barcelona should have exercised patience. So I'm not happy too much, even though I'm not a Barcelona fan. By the grace of God, we'll live to see who succeeds him. Godfred, who do every Bussier? Edi minimum sabi can here, Godfred. So my money here, Chiremisen is in why Bussier in the Upper West region. Is it Bussi or Bussier in the Upper West region? Or not the way every ever. Ade
minim Lambusier.
Unim Lambusier. Okay. And the way the Bussier no there about Bussier.
Your district be Dafiama Isa Lambusier.
Okay.
E wonam na hamili we free Ghana border no.
Okay. So the area how there we master. Okay. Okay. So cool school near there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Nti Bussier,
Bussier ni dia.
So Lambusier or how there Bussier.
Bussier ni dia na.
Upper West. Omo try the messages every chrono so bremi pa. Godfred, good morning. Your chair Bussier for you. And your cameras never hold you na. Many surprise. Say who Kessben TV cameras. Oh Bussier and the other areas. Marijata.
General.
Say yeah.
Buko General.
I know what's saying. And then me feel say me who say yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 20 saying 28th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kakrebi.
Not tom.
To West Street. Young Quaden Adima.
General. And the measure that show gum. The must sound kind of a word of caution to certain players or man you know prosper
Kotoko coach.
Yes, it's ogum no na eshetanti.
Oh, okay.
Let me say me ko ogum beko.
All right.
And the measure that show the game no into much detail and no na me wada ko jachi.
Game bay.
New game model.
Okay.
The game model.
Okay.
How this season Kotoko fans are expecting.
Okay.
And the certain weaknesses are so you quickly.
Oh, nice.
Certain teams and na wada ko jachi. But Koma the am break akra menka Koma kakra.
Oh, Zega ogum di na nka de any na. Member time na de Koma kakra. No problem. Awa Mohammed.
Sergio.
Yes sir.
Enwa Pesitao announce on the presence.
Pesitao.
Yes, South Africa Nina.
Oko Ali no.
Yes. Elali could Tam Skadi could find free Brighton and Hove Albion. Here England. I said Joe, the last three teams including Elali, the debut game ya Oshego.
Tima Obo CAF Champions League. Akoto player
England.
Premiership.
Edinaba.
I love for
that's the team boss. Yeah, champions.
Oh, the council.
So the debut games, 3 teams are wabo. Club Brugge, Anderlecht, and Elali. Debut game, first game of Bebopia Obeshego.
Okay.
And then I'll share 2 goals.
Oh, okay.
And Okoba send ye ubidi text message I send dear my story. Mohamed Salah to be introduced in the curriculum of Egyptian education.
Ombesuano.
Yes, you oko basic school na. Omobeka about the inspiration in Quran Shesem baby or free buy.
Wow.
Any baby or be do.
Oh.
And oko mo SHS level. Adia mo besuye how he gives back to the society. Omo friend the happiness maker.
Okay.
So Uba Ghana omo amoye naka those who develop the curriculum no. Uko Egypt amoso Mohamed Salah one of the things I deba be show mo curriculum ye best no. Okay. It's an inspiration. And I said, you CONCACAF or more Champions League finals no baso. And said, you Koba, said, you my heavy Ghana League. I said, from 2007-8 season up to date, 2015-16 season, yenya team obe free akọ relegation bia ye be share new season say at least one of the teams say free relegation ye be bia akọ relegation.
Okay.
One team say one of the teams say free division 1 e be bia akọ relegation. Now focus will be on BBN Go Stars, RTU, and then Accra Lions.
Okay.
Can they be able to survive? That's the big question.
Okay. Jeba nasa areas in Yanobwa yare. Ano. Urema need 2 minutes. Na me hu se utonko.
Ene.
Sisi problem bi o wana.
Dabi me hwe master and sama no kan say.
Ntinye nku na woto.
Dabi.
Okay.
Sama ni no hwe ai. Na you.
Ase woni na nyam.
Say nkiti.
Okay.
Energy are not the room one assembly or can get some make me a bull that can.
Aka sem kro na. Ano do usro you. Ano usro you.
And I know can was
o ni di nkai no you. Enra seconds in sem no coach ane na kwa.
Asem na can no.
Meka. Na ma menka we ni hia. No me nyamre no machim. Because stab no so a. Na kwa me regional chairman. O coach alert ne die. No, the Latin National Council, they say. Ne breson ye no ye man 1 year no so aso. In this year form interim. You correct. Now almost she. Na kwa me say no crawl dey buy no cry ne braso. And so what? Ne braso nti wo so bre na so nti ma antena wa na. Enti mo nyina mo braso. Ese interim no ba. Wo mo be see to e say. Wo mo be hwe ama local council no nyina ya toto aba na nature regional council no so mo atomo aba
No ba na kwa me ka say okucha kra time aso no if you no sa chirem
Nigeria me chirem no
later e be born voice ni na mo
ne time aso on accept saso ne be na ne e kan say wonim say heba so no tene na ye bo ho dawuro no e boa ma no pa na the way na wo chirem wa ha no ene na me sire
ni chirem se dey
because what they compare stone ene na me nua bi busam se ne stone ye dey nam so ya kwala to bo ase enye niema nyina na e kire nkwala na heba so ne de
me fa commercial ka say
anu ode se ne awo kan ye no
say ntina andi wa yire ho ana ka so
ntina chinchina mi
me ho ana wasra de mu da de atewa ade na wasra sensa no so te so ni to Mickey ka bibi ti se ye ntina me ka
okay difference room
heba so ne ni chiremu ana a kire ye no amanfo nko heba shops no no mko hwe kire akwan anu nsuo no de papa
oza wote
na stone ne de no ade kiti.
This is the best sports in town, Kessben.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Tanu efie amanane no kakra bi naka ana
we ma on kwamo no
okay Jemina
na gabazo
Pochettino is not cut for the job.
Okay,
he's not cut for the job. Yobusa say this present day manager or ideas of football more about Marcelo Bielsa. But in football coaching, we divide them into 3. They are taking cra, they are blending the two, and I do here materials ready-made materials. Not the idea you man. Zidane just trouble the Real Madrid. Which of the players does Zidane didn't buy? Starting 11 here, Marcelo Cavaha, Varane, Ramos in the ball 4 and 5. Oba and Finfamba to Modric, Cruz, and of course Casemiro. And anyway, BBC. Which of the 3 and Zidane and the Tony buy? Or the Champions League means Pochettino or Messi, our Neymar, our Mbappe. He needs a system to cater for these 3. And to me, and she shared Juman for Momo. What did Luis Enrique do at Barcelona? A dear Juan Casano with Messi, Neymar, and of course Luis Suarez, Sami and Sano. He had Rakitic in midfield. Check out that midfield as an Aka Rakitic on your cry. But you need these 3. Just get them the ball. No more Juman the amount. Pochettino. Fro near Maso or PAG unim the oye. Now talk about managers. You said Bela Gutman, Capello, Fabio Capello, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Marcelo Bielsa, the Japan case, or Luis Van Gaal. These are all managers are all the ideologies and the based on the fact say, for Marcelo Bielsa Bejinaha, or so here say Joe no diaboni 2. Or here Obi no diaboni 3, or here Kofini and the 4 and 5. Because the ideas are fit the profiles of those players. Nemo Zidane they all but no materials no and no about installing the ideas in the boys. though were those boys na Jose Ejo Moko, na Ancelotti Ejo Moko. Na omo time no, people thought say Abari Zidane reinvigorated that squad and winning BB more successively. I didn't Pochettino or Paris. Now talk about Espanyol. Just get them the ball, no more money the amount. Pochettino fro near Maso or PAG unim the oye. Now talk about managers. You said Bela Gutman, Capello, Fabio Capello, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Marcelo Bielsa, the Japan case, or Luis Van Gaal. These are all managers are the ideologies and the based on the facts. Offer Marcelo Bielsa Bejinaha, also he has a Joe no diaboli too. No can carry no plan say Obemeki any meaningful impact or game no so. Those changes no sabe was seen BB after going over the game once more. But Tony Momian got screen so they analyze the roles how they those players in a free bench by or ye 2 players in a free game and or the Salim Ebabe joining and or the Patrick Razak. Of course, the kind function in team so William Denchi, the left back a free game. So at this point I kept repeating say has folk air call money more general. No more pressing is a modern day defensive element. So it should be part of your game plan. So as folk all 3 players up front, but how to win the ball back a issue. So Kofi Koji Akati, among main player, yeah, Jabrani out of the build-out process. So the goalkeeper would definitely have to go high. Like General said, oh, press it, no one to me a Rene Bono and I said your compactor. It's so to me Rene Bono back one casa ukrumo. So should the distance between Baby Bono and it has folk front four no. It means say work for no court for high ball. So look at something. The man in that blue tower, Patrick Razak free bench about and Salim Nebai. So back 3 no, and they say who's a net age no. And then Andy can was say, oh, who said what is switch to back 3, but then back 3. So midfielders 2 in Salim and in Neti and Aka, but Neti in Kwana or what that box in one or a double row or Kosro was also about delete with the form based on a fast ocean midfielder or Biani Honma or Kanaho and Salimpe. So after so Kosro or no Bakufui and Osabi see from outside so by attack the second ball. So oh, shall say from a throw in, look at the midfield composition. Patrick Razak Hobby. Salim is the only midfielder, and of course, Banyas will drop Yaba. But it is always bad player friends and netty and a deep defense on one side by working for those second balls. So it means that after some what do make those substitutions, general, no what's in the case cry. Now in a 4-2-3-1 from WAC for no. Hasfolk and no possession of the ball, more tries on by build out with 2 center backs, the goalkeeper, and of course the 2 central midfielders may come once. But look at the central midfielders, say I can't out. You net a free mu, you sell him a free mu. So it means 2 center backs, or money goalkeeper friends say attack and build it out. Now look at something. So let me exit this place and also want to be exited. So look, Barnier is a target man, but how do you want Barnier to win air balls? And my players is a Kofikoji. So Barnier and me are winning ball, and a ball Saba has for chromobium. Now look at something. Always anytime Biano has for elusive possession, so free no chromobium aba. Now analyze something. This is the reality check. 3-4-3 now drop Yaba. Now look, Patrick Razak and able 2 on player no 150 Fatau as a midfielder. So Razak no free bench by no 2 say. That was a board change. So yeah, now look at something on person how make it to be. Back 4 for Hasselfolk after some board change. 47th minute. Left back and Isaac Mensa. Right full back and Patrick Razak. 4 and 5 from me and how do you make these changes? So Baba Toka, Isaac Mensa nebo 3, Patrick Razak nebo 2, General Bedewa Toka. Has for great defend you. Omo bomu kruma Baba Jeboni the free opponent. Look at the composition of the back line. Patrick Razak no Womrika or be Hankroff for nebo 2. Isaac Mensa no should go kruma on nebo 3 because Denchi cut off. There is no plan for Denchi or pitch so after so Koeno. So Isaac Mensa the goal scorer. Patrick Hazard is pista. Omi enu ni the defensive role. Omo play enu ni quickly. So Boadu I was in the case. It means at this point, General Fatau a movie about midfield. When you will say there are other roles like the wall pitch no so and I say wall screen so.
Kwababium Eba midfield action. Kessben television. Kessben 93.3. Kessben 92.9. Yes, I Ababium Emery Foreign Source no Emu Kakra. Happy birthday, Ronaldo, Virginia, USA. Kwa Miki Atrasi, the winner no Ebrene, Ronaldo birthday inti, or 50 cedis credit. Kwame, why in the winning year? Now so call for consultation.
And we call backroom staff for technical for no BA.
Okay.
Ntisame Solo Kofinti Eugene Abebe. No BA na omo hwe mame. Omo hwe no na branch e
Eugene no so man is can be no.
Eugene no.
Okay, what you change
account? You some dia kawasa. Nti hwe je no branch e no Hamzi AMG. Hamzi AMG on a winning.
Okay.
Nti Hamzi AMG or say Ronaldo Virginia.
Yeah.
Nti the 50 cedis airtime or momo at the man.
Okay.
Nti Hamzi utia for number no to YouTube.
Okay.
Ebe fa na send the wiskano at the amount.
Okay.
Nti me huso
nice. Na Barros mo de nisi kana komano.
Barros.
Debi odi Barros mpacho for MTN.
For MTN my.
Fabre why?
Aye. Akwana ye chene 50 cedis.
No. The other one no winning.
I do you know now. The Ronaldo si cheni bibi na send message by. Ne number ni Vodafone. Ya fresh aye nya.
Ya fresh pay yen sanka. Me nim number crowd buy. It be so for the me as send we are bro. Quick. Why?
That's it.
Come Mickey for the first time in some 3-4 years.
So
why so great. So go. All right. And again, I mean now.
You know.
Na yeah, stories in Muka Krabe 10 minutes. 10 minutes do. Okay, Yanko.
You know, and I was a collective blackout. I was the Borussia Park. I brought Bayern Munich. Anything my friend Borussia Mönchengladbach did shame. So what you now to score line now? One she question I be on say Bayern fa full set in the boyana. And I was Manonoya, Benjamin Pavard, Afonso Davies, Lucas Hernandez, Dayo Upamecano, and the back four. In midfield of Joshua Quebec, Leon Goretzka, Ubenya Serge Gnabry, Thomas Muller, and Sergio Ubenya Robert Lewandowski, and then Leroy Sané in the 4-2-3-1. And I'm the cushion my friend Borussia Mönchengladbach. So it was a full set of the Bayern team, and I'm only 8 my friend Borussia Mönchengladbach the boy. Now I shall Mönchengladbach. Omunye mana omuye no, ehwa no maye back no ma city back. Ehwa no ma even no ma city back. In the last season in the UEFA Champions League, Abra Omane, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Inter Milan Eco Group. Opia who Juma Mkoya against Real Madrid. Opia who how they played Inter and how they played Shakhtar Donetsk. But Marco Rose and Czech, and no free team at the Koye. Oma keep certain squad within, and those guys have talent to live up. It is only in the lives of Lars Stendel, Jeffrey Hoffman. Now one more branch of Brian Bolia, who is your man, why careful. Bayern Munich in such super they'll be in the last few years. So you so what your man prefer to go in for typical ball playing center backs minua. A baby ball 4 and 5 from the mouth. And which have been a branch of Dayo Upamecano from RB Leipzig and over here will be Lucas Hernandez. The only player no bomb center back in recent times. Now also chat or ball hard tackling was a branch of Dante. But Bayern model, they choose to go in for ball playing center backs. In Tiada Uncle Yam Farmono, who said they found themselves in 67. And then why it was a night Dayo Upamecano and Peso Bekai view. The night I know the bastard them on Peso Bekai was what happened at the Stadium de Lou against Paris Saint-Germain. A quiet name I didn't fast on that particular day with Kylian Mbappe. But this was the second time Upamecano and Peso Bekai, including a Bayern setup. Oman Timian hold fort in defense against this particular attack. And they were almost pressing, they were almost hold up, they were almost shrink the play up front. Was difficult for the Bayern team to move at the back and how to arrange those things at the back. In the end, was a night. Said you, Bayern for no, I didn't want to. Omoka the 7-1 Fortuna instead of the Maomu way back. Omoka the 5-1 Etra Frankfurt the Maomu and Daniko Kovac. I said, you, wait, dear man, no, you're in the mansion. I didn't want, and who said that be a quiet uncle for the fast the body go matrim non watching. And again, you have that Algerian player Besembani twice on the score sheet. it really tells you how Algeria, for instance, almost perform so well in European football or in the German Bundesliga. So it was a night to remember. And so with your open friend Hassan Saleh made the Chinsema Oka or see where the Omunina Lusu boom. Na coach friend top Mulan so interview no say Omuni open friend junior Lagos man e bon komo and san Ombaba Bomatino until Bianca so the hunti and Ometimi Aso Omunum. They also buy an editor and say in terms of attack they have quality. In defense, their defense is okay, but they should get players when it comes to tackling, when it comes to pressing, when it comes to closing opponents, what the quality to do it. And that's how much attack be ruthless. Attack how a team running at defenders. Attack as a joke, almost taking players on with ease. They will struggle against those particular opponents. It happened against Paris Saint-Germain last season in the UEFA Champions League. Also in Spain. And then now Barcelona elusive to rival Vallecano. Until after the game, next so also opening a friend Ronald Koeman. The Juma didn't pen him for share now opening the tour. So Tia and cry by no opening a friend one Laporta boo of Fuancasa because he felt say if you struggle against Madrid, it's okay. If you struggle against Atletico Madrid, it's okay. But who struggle against Granada? Who struggle against Cadiz? Who struggle against Benfica? Now rival Vallecano do beso so dia. Seju na be beyond Chelsea team no nanim na eko na derby team no share revenge day in day out Barcelona continue to retrogress intina no share bia no omoda against Madrid na share bia omoda ne nothing seems to be working for Ronald Koeman. He hasn't improved the individuals within or improved his squad no the numbers and the continual humiliation Barcelona team enya no anotin. And the sad aspect for the Barca team in Nese, afu teams are show money na team to free Madrid in Kwa. Into Real Madrid for no Ediom also. Atletico Madrid for na beka ho and arrive Vallecano. The old guard the she go need team a friend Barcelona. The El Tigre in Radamel Falcao Garcia. Na to do share kwan of so a 10 in the large defender na Chelsea quality no still Falcao edaso. It was unfortunate. Sebastian nya penalty Memphis Depay bossa no. Barca played well. Omo created decent chances. But why not the ball never to them? I go and Timmy and Fabo and to them. The few chances Barca, you know, that's all on Timmy and Fan to them. Memphis depend Timmy and Fabo and to them. But at the end of it all, if the team is not showing improvement, if the team is not showing in the individual quality and personality, now coaching team in Sisani memoir, obvious. So penny a friend room Koeman or Barcelona team no, a team Jana Quine. And said you, sir, a Konya winners long overdue. Some of us are cabre. So penny no. And son no be fun adwuma no kwa na onya de no san ba adwuma de wasan ba bi no from the Champions League okay humiliation abasa enya and okay how the Barcelona team continue to retrogress PBHS also penny no omuja no kwa no so it's a step in the right direction and one Laporta say on the standard of Barcelona we can continue to adore and worship mediocrity
replacement yet it is Javi.
I said, obviously it's going to be Javi because Sikana or Honomu di Jaco to
be replacing.
Said replacement they will be replaced, but results not there.
And I'm making
so Barca bina results. David said, no. Said you need to take time. The Barca team is in transition. It will take time for them to come back. They will need quality to fix certain individuals. But now they are looking at the plan, the style, the philosophy. Omu Pobi or best take it to. And said, Barcelona. And then team a friend AC Milan actually time and again say, Omo give you opportunity to omo coaches omo ball or where jai now omo chance omo betim ya deliver. Milan were a lot of examples omo betim diama. Barcelona were a lot of examples omo betim diama from Johan Cruyff to Pep Guardiola, Lucho in Luis Enrique Martinez. Omo nyina these were coaches Say you Luis Enrique Bano no wakwa na Roma mu nyina amfa. But onya the chance Celta Vigo amfa. But onya a chance in Barcelona he delivered. Javi got 34 games unbeaten. Barca Benyan to said Yama Javi because I do the quality available now. A bit me at take magic and anything in football be a bit messy. But the reality is say and Crawford be Barcelona him and now Spain Nana also Giatuma. Is a team FN ATM ahead of Barcelona in terms of quality, in terms of team play, in terms of everything. So Real Madrid for the project now. And I'm also struggling against the 5-back Jaguar Acete team Osasuna. But in terms of individuals, experience, and how almost start the project now, almost Real Madrid for the call when you into ATM ahead, Real Madrid ahead, Javi only needs to come in, just stabilize the ship and make sure say Granada mo any Cadiz mo any rival can mo there. At least we have the material to beat them. So who lose against Bayern Munich, who lose against PSG, who lose against Juventus. I said, you're more quality chair. And our team know what that. But Barcelona is now trying to rebuild. So now here Spain now. Did I pick it and then who Sergio Busquets and also depend on his experience and his intelligence. And when they are from him, again in attack, it is Sergio Aguero. I'll move from the Spanish La Liga by the EPL, and once I'm back, you give him time, and Osai injury prone, so we give him time to come back. And Javi can only come stabilize the shape because he knows the tradition and the culture. Obetimi Abuama Barcelona etimi ababa. But Sergio, even if you go in for the almighty Pep Guardiola, it will take time for Barcelona to come back. Makase at our very peak. Now, as a coin can Christian tell you more number 10 JC for Barcelona. They were squad members. By and it is the 10 of Ansu Fati. I was number 10 JC Abbas and done so bit in IBB. And said you in Sequoia, over 2 boys, whoever comes on board. And Javi, on your coach, Abeka say Yaban European team and he will prove beyond every reasonable doubt. He was a quality player, a true legend, and a Nawaka copy more aside or Yeneduma. We were only hoping, say, obey me about back. No, if you see the philosophy in this particular squad, I'm an Emakuye. Elsewhere,
Alan Stadium. Oh, okay. Ebeche Enzo Enkao. Time added on. Lopez. 90 plus what? 2-3 minutes?
Not the good.
Yeah, we are poor crazy.
Almost a problem, no.
Our first, I lose new.
Juliana, are the touring?
Yeah.
Yes. So no, they were beaten by Napoli.
No, make a season we.
Season.
So I'm go 10 games. 10 games. Someone should be.
How can I say?
Yes.
After his next. One decided to come back.
Yes. 10 games. I'm draw 1 pay. I'm winning 9. Yeah.
So the question is not clear. So your question is not clear. Oh, can you, this is Napoli Ashok.
Okay.
They drew against Milan.
Okay.
They drew against Udinese.
Okay.
And they've been beaten yesterday.
Okay.
Into our games in
all right. Okay.
Minim so what am I saying? And now so share minim se Tony mu video of Pavel Nedved. You know no. Stands in my auto 20 and and our president in no so no judge. So that's why we do it now. They felt Mazi Allegri would come and said your video on the TV no so no. Or help Pavel Nedved Tony Mbes come chikaka. On tiase.
Maybe say rule ben no play.
So he's the vice president of Juventus. President Nankasa ni jinanche hona onum joto. Andrea Agnelli on one jodi joto na shada no president nini. Pavel Nedved is a born and true legend of Juventus. On tiase game na ekoso no on tiase. So obia ni say enka ohwe Mauricio Sarri by Juventus. People were not happy with his performance though he won the league. Andrea Pirlo by the philosophy and the conscious Niama Bibi said he can deliver. Some of us thought said it was too early for Pirlo to come. No, the Obabe Bibi Juventus. True to some of our words, and Yaman Kuyan Farmer Pirlo and no continentally. So actually Italians now. So mama a young coach opportunity. That's a one team and deliver. No more going for the old guard. Mazi Allegri coach one coach team bia. At the point we thought Obeko Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now Juve said that be Omasanko for Mazi Allegri. Oba no Alvaro Morata pra Paulo Dybala pra again all these players are back. The first game against Udinese Niema Nkoyi and Niema of course lately he decided say obey go in for the defensive plan just to make sure so beating any results. In two years he started churning out results, beating Chelsea, beating Zenit St. Petersburg, or draw against Inter Milan in the last minute, and now deserve a draw in the controversial derby in Italia and or the Ababi Rem. This game, so they are now managed by the Buna. So the Osha Domenico Berardo performance or their much my friend is Asula. So only the Quaco Bobola said the plan should be you stop Lopez and you stop Domenico Berardo. But and yes, Anna Allegri the Koe. And the team is too defensive. And it's all struggle against Inter. The Inter team is intact. When you struggle to beat Roma, accepted. When you lost to team a friend in Napoli, accepted. But so struggle against Sassuolo there. the vice president and Tiase and Fama, and it was the reason why I Papa Nedbed at Totonensa. So you
Kanu ebe lusu bet papa.
no in trap.
Hotel Kanu. Ben owns winter.
No in trap. Many didn't cause
Okay.
Also in Tranano, the man you are yelling it. Or no, a man you need.
Okay.
Roman you.
Kanu Nisika, Uchim to half an hour or the betting. Odisu.
I catch us with it.
Minya reports would be. And that will be the Nipe did it.
Okay.
Okay. Kanu, good morning.
When you know, he said, no, just our frauds. Bemam, where you move. It is said, I think say you need to back up. Onoa was not happy. And after the game, Okokan said, you don't lose against such side. I think say the coach and the players should back up. I'm running in Jagamru call West Ham. Almost astonishing performance of late. So you West Ham there. Almost one team.
All of a sudden, Makako Paul Massam because of Zuma.
Okay. Yes. So you almost one team. West Ham, Aston Villa, Wolverhampton, Everton. So only Mushia. Now, quite why do you say Okako bench your first team players now on behalf? Because they have certain individuals who are very, very good. Now, Picobi is Fabianski. Nemode Bosueni. Picobi is Vladimir Kafala on the right. He's one of the standout right back in the EPL. Forbid is Aaron Creswell. Or you're one of the most consistent left back in the EPL. Angelo Bona, and he's at your mother, acquired the Omo, until I'm Kofa Kezuma by. Come to the midfield. So Thomas Susek and Declan Rice said, you have a double pivot that is ready to compete any team in the EPL. Jeremy Bollard, Michel Antonio needs no introduction to the squad. And he said, individuals and certain players that we feel say, and to be on between a chance to play for Manchester United, to play for Chelsea, to play for these teams. And they have a coach, Omanyan to Boasiamano, and I'll be in himself. So here you might have more and whatever. He needs such a middle table team. Now I told the Boasiama, and clearly that is the perfect worker. Oh yeah. And to Pep Shiano, Manchester United Shiano, also on far. Full set in the Bible, but give opportunity to French players so you suffer against this particular side because they have quality.
Solano, Man City, and a cowboy.
Yeah. Yes.
General Nico Akama many GA pa Opaki. So Man City. Opaki Grand and never blew on Honoma. And then what was this animal who free? Our man says, Mary Lizzie.
Sound.
I'm an ababontin.
Oh, blackmailing.
I chair 2 hours a video.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
And I knew
hey, the Nipa to go in the Pia. Curious, I say you.
And you know, I say we are secret back on
a dozen. Nipa, oh, yeah, secret.
You make us back. You have almost Trimunim.
I won't be the as we how when you can't be a show when I will be Antino. So the reality. What the other show? Our own be a bet in a tear. We'll see a woo. But be the about Kono and how continue.
I should be on the tape.
Would you be a sort of
Boompa?
We are saying, Marigata, young Quay.
General, after Sir Basaye election, not task at Dahomaruna Coma, no be me and quantify. Based on the fact that now Basa struggle under different presidents, especially Sandro Rosa Kopiemu or prison. But the main task of President Efresa Laporta was never got to do with Messi. So be free club Marco. Then yes, Kasama Basa drop Yako to Zoom. Then you're moving on from the generation of Pep Guardiola. Eba Setiapa, Aka Miensa also, Busquets ni Pikemo, that's one. But the reality is that even sacking Koeman in general, you man see it is never the end of the story for Barcelona after sacking Koeman. The replacement is also soon your issue. One particular thing I mentioned is that people were arguing. They say, Barca are supporting manager. But this is a manager Olusu to Bayern, Olusu to Benfica, Olusu to Rayo Vallecano, Olusu to Atletico Madrid. So class of teams are Obaka say Koeman be face you be a Bayern Eson, Benfica Yehoni Atletico Madrid Eson, Vallecano what did to him for the lowest class. But to me show be yet almost support on. As when I do time one thinking of the squad that Barca see, you know, Dest, Ubenya players be say Arojo, Ubenya Ansu Fati, lot of youngsters are at this point. A manager no better was designing a method, a structure, about 50 those boys. But our improvisation. Every day manager no chase results. As well just to make number 7, but Obas a rifle back. And over who Arojo and your in a back 3 system. These are all youngsters who here some developing in their specified positions. And Sana or bar, Ubenya experience general try so with me about other role or position be akanwa. But Rona Coleman and Oban Sufati 9 or Trevor 11, the following the Oban was 7. So the improvisation of the team no tactical shape no arm one manager not in question. 2, this is a manager general being a legend as a player, fans not treating no as different manager. One particular thing I also mentioned on Sunday, looking at the projector, there were players and I come over bridge the gap. No, bit say Frankie John, or bit say Arturo Melo. Those players no here for. Piano about Frankie John didn't be Arturo Melo along the way. And I'm Tony Yaya for Pjanic. Where is Pjanic? So project and I quite say general. I'm going to say G1. No more about reverse twice. I'm going to reverse twice. No more about 5th gear. Obian who know him the Barcelona person and that manager friend said Ronald Koeman. And then at this point said Laporta air tries so very certain Yama Akoswa and tray over the seasons. Manager now has to go, especially looking at results at general not urban going forward. What should be the prime factor Barcelona and some do hujma? There are other players, be to say Matt and I said the goalkeeper not a second or Honmo. The engineer how to build a very successful team for that keeper no general any Honmo. Goalkeeper no demu the man Luke Dijon. So Osevu 10 shorter. Luke Dijon Shabako pet na ekano sontia or Bobo na for him. At some point, two players are boxing more. Luke Dijon said, Dest. This is a team or bought under certain strikers be a mekase mubodi and general just all the name in mommy. But this is a moment and about a struggle on and off the pitch and you in from Barcelona. And at some point, results and quantity the only thing that me money I calm it down in football industry. Apart from results, Okova sponsorship about 1,000 times. That's a results in your pressure about so. Okova project said there how nice it is about now results on the pitch in Korea general pressure about so. So Rona Koeman no nya results no. And I calm tempest. I'm a manager and as a president at me movie on. So you to show, but at that point and Basa decided even 12 million fee no mode bejana kwan no aye sika sem no kra aye problem yet na manager ntimi amboa no ho na kapeso bi aboa no or same kra na ban talent no even though most of them no on no debut but compare those players bought under Roman Koeman and they compare players the same players youngsters a called Matt Louis Enrique I don't know because Spain national team no more so much beautiful football you who money Italy you who money couple of that top European nations and Korea and able. But I'm back to Barcelona general. Ronald Koeman as a manager and me connected those pieces, and my even results of my own how a team no a really. And the last point was that Barcelona a major manager going forward. I think Dibe Abamu, Pimienta mo, Xavi Mudini Abamu. I think if so consider legend, they are looking at social honchren, Lampard honchren, Ronald Koeman honchren, being a legend and yet guarantee. As a successful manager, but I think Xavi, the football education, how Wakoshe Al-Sad, Carter, I see there with time. I think Basa the Juman Manua among the candidates, Pilo the general on Mamu at this point in Po. Club no boy ya free till hono ya did you see in Zemuno, Yahudu require. But if so compare the managers, Roberto Martinez giving time and patience or a Belgium national team who do the team here, even with the golden generation. So I think Xavi has to be given the time and patience. Na enkrano abano on formation should be from Barcelona for general.
Okay, Medisia ose wo eye Asante Kotoko ho dwuma kakra be oko adakoja chinra.
Yes.
The local stories na no more time.
Sure.
Now the ahweho emso amaya. O Kessben TV o ewo eye Facebook Kessben television wa on sabekan na o share na unia so anya bi ahwe Kessben TV o ha no na on sabekan ewo YouTube Kessben 92.9 Accra. Zekov Mohammed GPL start this weekend and I'm urging my Phobian fraternity to be much focused. Let's put everything aside and concentrate on the league since we want to defend it in a grand style. Bayern Munich of all teams chopped 5 yesterday. For House of Folk to chop 6-1 is normal in football. Phobia shall bounce back strongly. Legon cities should watch out. Okay, Zekov Mohammed, Mr. Albert Ayinsu Baswa, Martin Tak, gas company. Mott Tintas gas company. Debia Zeko Mohammed Ochao. Now the way I saw so, or say, I can't wait for the Kessben match day live by Tony Montana. In fact, that guy makes commentary on match day live, very attractive and educative. You can only rely on him for updates on every GPL center. Okay. Mamin Faba kon free Didi ho na fe menko Awal Mohammed so na me hwede ode ebebremwe. Didi Ochade wa Kumadan Senior High School. I've listened to a viral voice audio of Alaji Akambi where he lost his cool over comments that Heart of Oak played with empty stomach against WAC of Morocco in Morocco. Regardless of how unpalatable that comment might sound, I think Alaji Akambi is very experienced enough to understand radio work. He can't force journalists to disclose their source of information to him. Neither can he determine for journalists what they should say. Boss, if Mr. Pareado had traveled with the team to Morocco, he will have been in charge of reacting to all issues around the trip. Boss, Heart of Oak isn't a team where everybody talks because they respect proper structures. Elijah Akambi should be very careful with his boastful nature on air because it is very bad for him to insult a journalist on a live program. He shouldn't confuse love with obsession. Happy birthday, Bounty and PK. Kessben Sports are next. When are the way about love and obsession? Wow. I was so difference. Love and obsession. What difference? Yeah. There.
Say there love there odo. Obsession or onti bibi like onti bibi hujai.
Onti day.
Bibi hujai.
Okay.
Or you're obsessed with.
Okay. What could school go to? I know them say they are bad. What's that? Here we are. It's me, my own. Whatever.
China, the two obsession. China, the two obsession.
Yes. I'm not. What's the also teach? What teach Papa?
I want to who done now. What you can't do? What is it?
Obsession. They just say what, but them crowd who just say.
If you don't look at the substance of the matter, but what is a house and what you
let's just say, okay, why are they pa?
Say you papa be a pam every kotoko.
Pam why?
Papa be pam was free kotoko.
Are they?
Was him a coca send me na any day.
It will no pam. Now penny kwesi kuma no din tim by san of pam ni free kotoko. En ka say kotoko.
And a papa
penny kwesi kuma no din tim by. All right.
Now that's your obsession. Never say many new to hear about any. Yeah. Na e be a team no more ye ni hu say nko yi. Na me ko ka ho aso so. When you got a oboa. It's just like sometimes yeah, cats will be saying we know so you go to Kuni. All because the person is obsessed. Or person the be how can they bend them on a smile.
Yes. Hey, Kotoko. Ayo. Yanko.
So you Pesitao and announcing the presence. Egyptian Premier League I shall in the midweek I course. Now say Joe, the last 3 teams are Kobia, including Nadia Lali. Every debut of me keep ya go. Now say what she said the Lali is here build your team. Any send must cover place be a shemukina. That's the reason why Omuni say Omo team and the Egyptian Premier League no there. But they have the CAF Champions League trophy to console themselves. Omuni say a few way there, so money Zamalek come the face of power. Say watch how on front line or last season have been Mohamed Sharif, Tahir Mohamed, and right now almost the Pesi Tau $2.3 million at the account. And almost offer Luis Mikisoni from Simba SC $900,000 at the Abeshi team in Mukina. Even though there are some of the young guys who promoted from Omo junior sites, but Omo say here quality because said the Zamalek Eddie strength Ebeshi league mu Omo here some of the quality. And you know a Pesita will be training Bobre. So this is the biggest South African player as we're talking right now. back oko the EPL mo e Brighton and Hove anhweda nkoyama no Omumani Cologne, he went to Club Brugge. Later, Obeko Anderlecht. Minya chance cry share one of the games are Omuni Real Madrid de boy, then Tamo Club Brugge. But Yakwa Tamno Edina Babeshe, Egyptian League in Moha. Sisi Oni Pichu Musimani, the former coach, Oni Ye Juma, Ewa Mamelodi Sundowns Abawa. Only time will tell the kind of performances are Odi Babeshe team Mukina. And Sewasha, this is a proven player. He's very skillful, he's quick, his agility, his decision making. Yesterday, just take a look at the first goal now, Shano. How he was able to make that quick turnout. On my bonus, so I know. And this is a player, Obabeshe team Mukina. Only time will tell the performance and Nadia Lali Ebabe train this season. So Washa, Omontimia winning league no, and that's Omobo coach Nechi, and to add insult to injury. To add salt to injury, NAA, that way now Muko Luzu against Talal El Gaish during the Egyptian Super Cup. No? So Muhuni say a few ways, so money papa because Zamaleka or Bano or money no or de befiso already Zamaleka Dika the Egyptian Premier League. No, until Peso G the double, or Peso G the Egyptian Premier League, which is the EPL, or Peso Saji the CAF Champions League, no Saji the Egyptian Cup. No, so this is the man Pesitau who is now part of the past and parcel of the Nadia Lali team. He announced his presence, scoring in every debut in the last 3 sides. Awako Sergio Mohamed Salah Abdelhamid Marmoush Al Ghali is an inspiration. Sergio, this is a player who started Al Almo Kowloon. When they were there, so worship Walid Suleiman, then time no so elali. Now man for within the Egypt setup, no say Walid Suleiman cry a lot of promises than Mohamed Salah. No muhunu say based on the talent, based on idea obia betimiaye potential obia. No muhunu say Walid Suleiman could be a proven or better player as compared to Mohamed Salah. But the tables turn, and right now is Mohamed Salah who has turned the global football into. I say what fabe bia the bia onuni dinable. Say you among for if you say 6-1 Ghana say Egypt to Kroma Mohamed Salah ebebo you. No, you're part of that squad. And this is an inspirational player from Al Mukawloon to Basel or Chelsea EPL. Then time no young Jose Mourinho, how quick, how fit he was. But only say young Gobenya bre. Nti yedini ko Italy, Fiorentina, Roma, back to England, to Liverpool, and that was the story. The beginning of the story of Mohamed Salah was 2017-2018 season when he came and joined Liverpool. That's the reason why within just 5 seasons, he's been able to topple Didier Drogba's 104 Premier League all-time African record. And this is the man we are talking about, Mohamed Salah. That's the reason why Oko Egypta, Omo National Curriculum Committee na, Omo di Mohamed Salah eba steady yebeba suano ho ade based on the idea waye oman bia wonipa otimide oman ni eye bibi ana odi oman ni di kodru. There were several countries ha ubenya Kwame Nkrumah and the likes uko Cote d'Ivoire uko other countries obia wo nipa bia waye bibi ade oman ni map ababe to the world map no so. And Mohamed Salah is the man who is blazing the trail, doing a lot of tricks for the Egyptians. And right now, a lot of people are fronting, say, even Yemfa, the world best footballer of the year, Mano. Ningna is based on nothing but how inspirational his story was. So you Monterrey, any Club America, bebo the CONCACAF finals, no. And no nebe determine the obe winning omo region and now call represent you the FIFA Club World Cup.
Okay.
So what's Club America? Said you one of the most consistent teams are over that region, and they are being coached by Santiago Solari, former player and coach of Real Madrid. And said you who had the touchline match no born 2 o'clock. And how much here baby room. And over the other side, Monterrey, they are also being coached by Javier Aguirre. So you Javier Aguirre and the Egypt about the 2019 AFCON hosti at the expense of South Africa. No. So these are the coaches being on the touchline. Ohe Guillermo Ochoa, how display a lot of wonderful performances for the Mexicans during the 2014 World Cup. Later on, we PMU Malaga. Seju also Sesi or Club America. Who had the likes of Christian Rodriguez and the likes of Roger Martinez. No, these are the guys who are going to be fronting for Club America. Ohe Stefano Medina, or the likes of Otis Mo, and the likes of Judges. These are the guys also for Monterrey. So it's a very crucial game. You better hear how things are going to pan out. Who is going to represent the CONCACAF region? Your guess is as good as mine. Time and no betray.
Time will tell. Okay. Yeah, go for commercials, Kakraba. I know. Since the marriage is a place, Santi Kotoko. What do you say? Is the marriage is a goalkeeper? Be Abdul Fattah, Abdul Rafi Fattah.
Yes, sir.
Wasunta. This is about 16. Okay.
Tia bompa yeso munyinaso.
Okay.
Meet me dear grona maye. Sisi die nam kwa su papa na sisi na kwa yese kon obi apomasi. Enti weekends na ba mi ehunu obi abobre.
All right. Die kwaba obanyamre na eye we su de se mokobi o. Opani kwasu kuma ne baba wawu no. Monte.
Yante bet
13th November. Opani kwasu kuma ote kotokoro. Unza ne baba pa yeah no
no I say individually bet stay na ya be organize here ho
nti bi sa da say obi a founder
yes
ne ba
nje say etimi organize here na ye ko ho na ye ko
ma da karmu na o kaimo
especially circles they there as say members no ye nyina etimi ko
ono ankasa ne ba na ya ba pa fani ko sukuma ba. The details in the 13th November.
Yeah.
Abusuana de bae. Say we enkas and Kotoko family no. Say the abano no. Yes.
Say yeah ma me na e cho so be a board member, management member. Anti me.
Why like a policewoman?
Policewoman.
Oh, okay.
So a family member. Terina. And to also obe organize also so no. I say ladies no so.
Okay.
I on the site. Ni nyina ya kabum. Say ne be ya be kwa kuja busia no na.
Mamu nshira sonko.
Yes.
So numza.
True pa.
Me kwa basisia na ye the local stories no atwaso amamo. Ye nchekra.
Players and all behind the ball right now, but look, just one pass it means split it the back line of Hasfolk. And look, because player now didn't about three no general on your left foot
Simakakra me do beko be sima nwotwe na ikodu
no problem.
Yep.
Me sure say me start from question and I'm go back.
Yanko questions this one sana ya.
O say after sa embarrassment is here
Dintina.
Yes.
Oda hotro coach bia nka okoda dada ya sake no na nka no pam no
pam de Olugo so say wa ba bibi ni resignation in adwuma mti emfe no ntonche. Moreover, there are several reasons as to why after that embarrassment and humiliation Old Trafford opening is still at post ade anka wo expect say obi hu and say Liverpool etimi awuam Manchester United crew makosi omunum. It's unprecedented. And for Mo Salah to choose Old Trafford to crown himself as one of the greatest African footballers to grade the EPL no. A United supporter, who a United faithful, who belong to the legendary status, who belong to the file and rank of Manchester United and also Oboto now calling for the head of the coach or calling for the exit of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But there are reasons why the man is still at post. First reading, and they say, one, he's a legend of the club and only a number one. Number two, Cristiano Ronaldo, according to Jemuni Jitum, say, it is not the coach. Ronaldo, who is a big boy of the United setup, I believe we say, there's certain players within the United setup, the big boy in the setup is rallying behind the coach. Again, Ferguson no be any on the cover Ole Gunnar Solskjaer he's in support of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And again, there's a division between the supporters. If we believe it's a problem they need to give him a holding midfielder for a proper balance in midfield and he can do the job. Again, if we also believe we say the legends are almost pandits are almost TVs no kabimano. Rio Ferdinand in the last minute. Because a team now they lack an identity. And we can say lose to Manchester City by 6 goals to 1. But so United team now a bit of an identity under Alex Ferguson. Gary Neville Modier and they believe say and yet only gonna associate a problem no because they have the right materials and players are not living up. And to believe we say it is the attitude of the players. They are not ready so give you an all-round performance. They are not ready to fight They are not efficient. They don't play as a team. And the United standard, instead of almost yesterday, so Ronaldo, or Paul Pogba, or Bruno Fernandes, or Harry Maguire, said, "Yo, these players need to live up." And again, if you also believe, we say, "Oh, Harry Maguire performance I drop. No, all chiche goes here." You can blame the coach. These are the reason why Openi friend Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still at poster. United for no your so Bepam. Again, they don't want to bring an outsider. So the what you Muno Mokana, almost the Jose by, almost the Louis Vaha by, almost the Davis Moyes by. But this is an insider. Now, how much inside now? Almost no beer and free inside, because already, and now my account has said, so okay, insiders now. You are talking about former Manchester United players, or my coaching course. Said you, who expects to bet me to take you over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? But as I stated yesterday, sir, all students in students of the class of 92 or students of Ferguson, said you, Omunina will be a model and it is also one for outsider, man. I will go in for an insider. Are you bringing Steve Bruce? Or the Marcus Never, or the Gary Neville Never, or the Paul Scholes Never? Who are you bringing? Obviously, you need to go in for an outsider. And said you, these are the reason why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still at post. But in Craig Free Italy, Bano, and they say, Utie, open your friend Alfredo Pedula, and a Gianluca Di Marzio. Almost United in Penny Inferno, I contacted open your friend Antonio Conte. Now I catch almost obey 12 million euros. 3 years no best and their mom. Zinedine Zidane there. Or said there be team no guswa airborne there. Oh mama fat. But so said you. So for Antonio Conte, I didn't hear from Conte. One, the number of goals at United are considered and how porous on the defense you expect Conte to stop that, to fix that particular gap. Again, he is a quick fix manager. After Jose Mourinho, United for him to win a trophy. And you are talking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, 18 titles are what decided to be fighting. Now lose into the Conte bar. He's a title contender, he's a quick fix manager, and Sergio, in the presence of Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp, Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte came from the Italian Serie A, Oba Chelsea straight away, G League at the expense of these top class and world class managers. In Jose Conte there, he is a league specialist. Oko Italy, no, for 10 to 11 years, and in Milan league, you know, after Jose Mourinho, in just 2 seasons, what G League in the amount. That is Conte for you. It almost the last time I know free. EPL no. FA Cup no team G and only players in Antokwa or free and said you. And if we say or one coach or tiny stars at and Tokwa. But that is Conte for you. Defense and acquire them na aye poros. Now it is set on Mamoto way there. Said if you need an Italian to fill that gap, obviously it's Antonio Conte. And the Italians are proving so more the opportunity in the EPL that they can deliver. Days of Carlo Ancelotti.
Man U, Omopen.
So that is the report coming from Italy. Until America said after listening to Alfredo Pedula and then Gianluca Di Marzio, no, the entire team says almost for an outsider there, a Conte, because anything is done in the process of the team now. This is season year, but Conte is ready and is ready to fix.
Now make a report with Martin Samuel.
Okay.
Also the idea that Manchester United don't need Antonio Conte is just bizarre.
Oh, okay.
So what's the question? Busa yes. I report on some baby and what true. Busa Eba midfield action. Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Afi Kessben television. So Kessben TV. On sabakan our Facebook. Kessben TV krona. On sabakan our YouTube. All right. Marijata, Mamra Juan Sakrana. Come make you the local stories. No, Abre.
General, I think sorry, because fans be brain. No, I think some more expect a lot from manager friend Prosper Agum. And then getting the time, say me share no, especially a more ball in front of my fans. Now me who manager and the ideas are from Dubai. Now me who it's almost the same thing. First of all, sharing the last game of ball Dubai. idea and as idea the mount from this particular manager no a tactical flexibility. It's not a type where you're so rigid in terms of the structure. Meaning say or set up in a lineup no lot of the time players they only crowd about 2 rows or play. So ocean last game or ball Dubai and Sana or back to Ghana or boy Joseph Amwako coach. And all day I count none of them and a typical striker always all the time or more with the movement to go over the line and I say go beyond duty or pitch so Osha and not game turn moment screen so analyzing few things most often build it out short said in America earlier or the days at Wafa 2 yeah, not per single base. So Kotoko Agadas and almost also a Mudasiru. One of them pair and starting, especially home games. So and no, and you compare games of ball Dubai Crown. Yeah, no ball Mudasiru, no ball double number 10s, Richmond Lamte and of course Fabio Gama. 2 of the players in close to back the receiver of the ball. So Mudasiru do most often fullbacks 2 no be moving. Now call no 2 other centre backs. No babenya chirimiensa. Now fullbacks and other serve as width of the team. Meanwhile, not 3 midfielders in general. Omunina ewo finfio. So we changes on making so Mudasiru out, Agadas in. And no change Amankona and the other players so ebamu Clinton and ye Gamma Freeman or the Sheriff eba in finfio. So almost like life for life 2 number 10s Sheriff as I become Lamti home and Amankona so a free Mark Clinton as so bad the other side. But Joseph Amakobo Boni excellent player. Some of the players in the issue Agadas would always have to battle with Mudasiru. That single base position SSR Agadas a fight days at Mediama not to be bought in a 3-man midfield in a rotational system. It will be on the Blay, it will be on the Tetezuta, it will be on the other midfield that's Rashid Norte. But at Kotoko he has to battle, especially Mudasiru stay very fit from the injury record kakra yenimono. Other player bit say Imoro so SSR battle out because me say asthma a boss certain road my manager no but me nyahu Imoro sa and of course Amankona and then Yaudi. These are all players are excellent quality and I'm bet me Kotoko. But that's at this point, Osha players in our honor. I think it's general I saw fight. Now all connected manager no days at Wafa to the present day Kotoko. The single base in an Americano Wafa no bought Nija Shibote Akwe. No ball Lawrence Ejekum and Augustine Boachi 2 number 10s or attitude no to be drop a baby ball the court. These are players are pressure more moment to release the ball now with high pressure now they more and they are very much comfortable with the ball at feet and the bina or your so the back four no and Muna Babenya the back 3 including the goalkeeper no more building out. So look at that space. Mudasiru is the man to go for that space now or drop your baby ball to the accord. And this is the game of Mobotia Park Academy. Coach Safuka Strutima and also a coach. So anytime be a Mudasiru Nyajibon we are now look at the central area. 2 players general Gamma general be Lamte general but they are close to out. Now you think of the width Nana Mekan once and that is when the fullbacks come into the picture. So Nete is in the manner where receive ball from player friends Mudasiru. So from the back line Mudasiru to Nete and Sana call outward and movie. Similarly, so more build it outward. Most often player now or go for tackles on Nete on this circumstance and a coin Mudasiru connect Amankona. Amankona happens to be one of the attackers and will drop you about deep and that is the flexibility I make awesome. And just run no you occupy central midfield now you have to drop back. Now Baba Jibo.
We're not game you on boy, yeah. Wow. Carry on.
Yes. So that is the 3-man midfielder. Mudasiru at the base, Lamte the just center spot to pay and a gamma. Look at Lamte area hall. Nipa me send a channel wash here. And that is the sort of press resistance. Here can was him. Yeah, the one in my home popo and you be na manager no pay. So Augustine watching row no or the Lamte and the ball and that ball no more transition and a day on first goal no general at the buy. Most often I did not mention on so that game no say Lamte be very key for manager if friend say Ogum setup or bad drop here by even so ocean midfielder always a close to 2 no Park Academy for a very brilliant side. Tactical no me are aware of how to bomb bono. So more close to infinity me said they would have to go out wide. Asthma or Netty. Asthma or Netty. So ocean infinity you're close to be about this time that is Fabio Gama in that blue tower. So who so close to Netty? Sorry, close to Lamte, close to the other midfielders now. Fabio Gama would have to drop. It means I want to mean close to all options. And through about Abraham Manijano or exit. One thing I mentioned also said during the course of the game, Netty, one particular player, no Boboni. So irrespective of the traps, 4 players, but Mudasiru is the man to go for that space. Or drop it deep. no pushing net and I'm say how best na it means that someone lose possession or net on space, somebody has to close that. But someone lose possession, the flow of their game general is so nice. From deep defense, the ball goes out wide and Sana Babishia the opposition box to them. And that is the sort of methods manager now tries to be implemented. It's early days, but who certain struggles with team, especially general so more lose possession. Two, say you close to the zero close to Lamta. That's a net. Born now could do no just as who screen is around. Yeah, na very top and playing against the second division side. Many enough quality or to be close to central options. It means now look at the 3-man method. But general, every member of the 3-man method has been closed down. And a Basia or long pass, no they lose possession, just as you screen is around. So the first move for manager friends is to go through the central zone. So close to one man, not or Shabontin, the wave of the team, and then they are so much tough at the moment. Now the first phase of the build out for Park Academy, and sometimes they can go long, no man movie out, but that is Lamptey. Need duty or general, I think say about walk to because out of possession or tap press and the press and a winning Bono and the Makotokwa almost started this particular build out Bono, Eco C Bono. But one thing is so not a work game so much and Sakotoko didn't press. So pack for the ball a bar. No one put pressure on. So who's a net area on a double or overload or nipa two general. It means they find some weakness in that area. But most importantly, na Mubarak or recover. But what if some of the occasions I just said almost overload your net in Akachino. It is always Mubarak. A honest Mubarak Edda and now Toko Kakrabia general, not just a structure no. There's a weakness in there based on the fact that Omo call many more net could be, but Omo recover as a centre back in the it becomes a systematic weakness and no position it will take advantage. So centrally you have the close down. Pack for your Juma, you're close to be, and this is when it forces to lose possession, especially whenever they can build out through the middle zone. And general a course. So coming up against certain quality, they said dreams over the weekend, a tough match, especially so we decided say they go by same methods. Pack for the general on the buy now. Yansha de being so haka crabina main fat manusi. Kotoko some build it out. Now I got us a game no. I got us in the very place Mudasiru. And I've said it. Manager no more 6 from you or bosses back no about 10 million. So after I got us by or shot the 3-man method by a close obia. And it was an issue because not center backs need to be for one call. At this point, should be a full backs and a bedroom or more bedroom for away. But let's analyze a boy with me a Bessenako and I say to me and this is the issue primarily identify on the system, and I think Ogum would have to work towards this particular weekend. So that is it. Player called the command Richmond Lamptey. He's been closed down. And Sakotoko Yusu Asma Honomono. And this is not especially Kotoko a lose possession, and a better tackle. Now, general, this situation, and say player in crab or with me, we need the Makotoko. That is the offside line I make. I strike and Bonechi or person of Bemede. The striker is already offside. But a training match in the issue and so good Tony. Now Shababia Blue Tower and one already no wire offside or democracy, but a training match in the matter. But the move towards that, Richmond Lamptey and a winning possession back and a quickly around the midway. Kotoko a try say that is it. On Crabon no do to me and no Crabon do to me. O Crabon to me distribute outward. The distribution is so much key for Kotoko. On Crabon and the tackles, the win ball, the recovery. All excellent and a bina that is the man in that blue boxer on Richmond Lamptey, the creative sparker on film for the Makotoko, and that Joseph Amwako movement was excellent. General number 7, look at the movement inside as the number 9, and that is the tactical flexibility make him some other chain, but because a new move for now drop it deep, he becomes the new number 9 and I'll share that goal and the Makotoko. A very good idea from the manager. We are only hoping say a bit jelly very very quick now that players now in also a fight here by the Rembi.
Okay, we second division side, right?
Yes, second division side.
Number Chinechi Saturday Omni Dreams FC and Ebo Accra Sports Stadium. And the okay in an summarize them Kokuman Kanyatiasia
Kotoko.
Yes. No shade in Rano. in bare 30 seconds. Kokuma can be so tiase. Asana oye aidudu, okay? Kokuma ngani gra. Ukas me I'm not you ukas do kind na onche old me into breaking down kakra be in a minute. Yeah.
Manager no yeah manager or person the ball to form. So crab ball possession.
Okay.
The reason why and the advantage of keeping the ball is one. Generally, create a lot of chances. Or they compare counter-attacking situations because possession, I want to lose balls be brave. But counter, no time a ball no flow to two. Two, manager and the person to form. 3, manager and the ball to form. Opposition and me and Jen in time are running a lot. So by the time we do criminal, now I break. These are the advantages. Disadvantages in the business say you're corny and me and fan cross halfway because fullbacks in the county. A creating to crow say opposition when a ball no, or meet me a share and tentem.
Okay. So it's start times. Obviously, I'm video on my trim. And you know, problems about last season. Now I'm for complaining at the end. I'm for who PM. Any Europe standard no. As a difference, no. It is a bit boy pa. Even your teams, you know, quite on for some bomb ball. They said was he caught training grounds and keke. What many side the getting conform. You been your quality videos. Na the attention among from a league, you know, and a standard, no, and among for a strength, no weaknesses, and in some who do be. Among for you and
yes, on the issue be tackle with me, see now, per the other angle, Nash.
Yeah.
Osha camera be a touchline angle, no, but opposite come other side.
Yeah.
But yeah, now last season, you know, I feel as also almost say,
aye, and also, I don't know, said a bliss or more, you know, okay, highlights, start time, say, on be shown in a weekend, you know, games in now highlights. Ne kwa mfaso goals no buy ne ma hodo bebre kwa omodi nyina bebre start times that's pa you somebody mo bo so na de mo ye bia no yani ebeje ho pa me marini media
media ni be no Saturday no pa
okay dinye match enye match
Lions ni Sharks
na be ni china was every
to watch am at na swans
na ko yes a ko yen into in space dem as do
anomanity for
enyanu manity for we as dey
video yi intended one
video ye channel para
comic with the main you na ye hwe
ogra very ni channel para
duani compare na video ni beso
e channel pa
ye wo bona china wi and to be ni channel pa we dey aberi ni
no any say never da ho
we dey ya oberi ni
we dey me support you then already inti
channel no be also no be me into that.
Okay.
Oh yes.
So yes Kenny.
Ana
boy oberi ya
go
pakat
fere ni mi am watch na no pa
you na song
Ghana Football Association General Congress Koso Pram Sesia make say na said na new Tenica Ghana Premier League one de won some bebre banum Ghana Football Association President KTES Okreku say se won vaccine bia menko stadium visi oduru a yemma wo enwurem eno ne hihia a wo mo aye e dia
okay and won kuta card ni bia
no untimi no opportunity in stadium yenti KTES Okreku
wow
into the new season it's so important that we all get ourselves ready for the demands of our new season. Like I said earlier, we are engaging government to ensure that we have more fans accessing our games. But one of the key requirements, my colleagues, will be the need for all of us to ensure that we are vaccinated to be able to access football. What that means is that all our players and staff will be vaccinated. Indeed, that process has started. And all football fans who would want to access our football games live at the various stadia must prove that they have received vaccination.
General, I know you said it's intended
to go have ball.
Unshare ball ni bi
kada. Chese ya wo mienu ana ba kuna na eba ya na enu ye ba ko se bi mienu bi ye ba ko
ye wo mienu obi ya otutu
ni obi na otu
also otu
ba che no se na one
sa anto
but here say
wow vaccine
wow
unhwe ball
we a congress e ko so sisi and what ma ko ye da se pa the man for mfantom adwiri so unkuta card na unkohwe ball no stadium
enkonko gina unko pacho
okay what dey unko so
tide no ye to aso wasaso de toja echichiemu se sabre o mani aban ni din community tu and the vice president of Ghana se omo na tax ye de to clubs ne so tax ye de to companies wo mo sponsor football no aban ni ntimi ne ho bibi emfa mo
meeting with the vice president of the country, and we spoke about quite a number of issues, including but not limited to the following. We're asking for tax reliefs or tax bonds for companies who are interested in supporting the football industry. We are asking that the laws connected to tax reliefs or tax bonds, for example, are made much clearer so that the private sector will be much encouraged in investing in our football. We are also saying that our payment of 17.5 VAT on football revenue is quite on the high. We also know that there are other providers of entertainment who pay much lesser than 17.5, and we believe that football should also be considered by the government in ensuring that our clubs would also have more revenue. We are also very much concerned about the activities of betting companies in the country. So betting and the activities of betting companies was one of the key topics that we discussed with His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic.
Where somewhere Elcoso Congress emu in kakran crane de Bremono. Na General Assemba kwa opinion omo akofana ba external auditors omo ba no. O me tu dwane se omo bo Ghana Football Association abaso se brenu krendu se wo se GF no omo audited account ni timi ba na so GF no audited account na ready omo matimi audit enu nti other companies nyina no omo di de GF eye no enso echi. So abanti Congress koso den and so ewo and when society Kumasi Asante Kodoko General Masan signing new player. When I think so when they be the player be chat for Kumasi Asante Kodoko is a new player ba ko so ba wa join Kotoko Abdul Rafiu Yakubu. Ono so join Kumasi Asante Kodoko ne and a Kotoko for a part na huntuma say ono so babisi akan e de abo Kotoko this year with this 16 years
16 sign.
Wait,
what 16? We refuse to go 16.
David, I refuse when you pay.
Okay.
16. When Tosu doing sia, and I could talk sign your this season. And when you see the city, Ghana Premier League basso weekendi all centers. Now my referees I would draw when me jinan team a Benitian team will referees nina.
Oh, Fatuda.
Kim Faisal no Wafa, Babayara Sports Stadium, Adari Abdul Latif in the Benjamin Finfi Babayara Sports Stadium 3 p.m. and I can see no and so Ebabaso Karela and so near Diana Stars our Camps Park Rastum Gamele 3 p.m. Sunday and as I game no and so Basu den and so House of Oak and in Legon Cities across Sports Stadium Julian Nunu when the Benjamin Finfi Abrahas and so Legon Cities and Ebo 11 Wonders and Ashcoat and Ebo or Hine Ameyao Park Mohammed Misbao one also be center referee no ahwe ema game no enso etimi akosom Wakra Sports Stadium enne enumere 6 p.m. Accra Lions and your Mina Sharks and the Etiano Friday 6 p.m. Wakra Sports Stadium Benjamin Kesefa on the best center referee on Saturday 3 p.m. Ebabaso live ewo a start time so Samson and no a China game no so Ebabaso live ewo start time so and no your Kotokom any Dreams FC Wakra Sports Stadium Salam ya bless and a general obe center referee na watimahwe emakotoko game no enso etimi akoso Bechemini Mediama Sporting Club enso ebabo matching Abdul Latif and the Benjamin Finfi out to you and the great Olympics ewo Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium George Vemawo ono Benjamin Finfi and a baby new Gold Stars and a Brekum Chelsea akensi ebeboso no Charles Bulu center referee Ghana Premier League in general a Shasiem a Dachina or all the centers a China Memenda and Kusiada and Yababo Premier League matches no and so Eddie Efrium and Oneshia Edao. General Yanko other issues. Wobeke de Betuja, Sabrantia friend Fatau Ishaku, our Sinakai, Edema Staffas, Sabre, our Matona Mana Kusiaka, and Mas Sporting Lisbono. One must say if he Sabre could do January and son of Babane dear, also Timia active and into Mama and Quine, and myself with Tima signing contract, Okobo, Edema Dreams FC, until within 3-4 months, dear Fatau Ishaku, or Bobo, Edema Dreams FC, and when she said down, Edema Dreams, Bobo Ekono, Abra, woman Kumasia Santeko Kubisia, woman already no Metima signing, Habib Mohammed, and Sudada, in terms of signings and also Ekosum, Edema Dreams, Bobo Kono. Ahead of Omu game, one more Babono, Coach Abdul Karim Zitano, to just on a better bench. No, I share if Coach Virich, ya punishing him for 4 games, senior and on the Betimiaba. What's the Kotoko games, dear? Ayana, more dimpa. No, Meshe, Edium Betimi, I Coach Abdul Karim Zito.
Well, yeah, Dreams in Kotoko ball 5 times. 5 times, Dreams are shot Kotoko shot Dreams twice. Nienu Ewo, you, and about Kumasi. And Dreams also I shall Kotoko twice. Bako Dewu, Bako Kumasi. So I think it will be an interesting game this time around.
Coach, Adema Dreams FC General ahead of the game, no one also Ade Atuja and so Menko Kumasia Santeko Boko na say Kumasia Santeko General Obakaya to say no NCC no Mujidi sa Congress abaso and Sana League no etimi abaso so Congress entimi ambaso ni answer chairman and then the vice nyina kopie mu e Dubai ekoshe kotoko preseason bi K5 akondem so GD say awosaka ba ko tenechire na nka Congress etimi abaso
se team eko preseason memi hu ade krontia wo hwe time na boso ntina make no only 2 weeks and wo mukosa preseason no eti 2 weeks no ba ya ni week near start league eti osanka at least National Circus Council ka chairman ko akra na be kwa fine but the vice and onu mienu nyina na wo mukoye ti se mo antimi atoto ne ma me anye Congress up till now obi ante say be Congress me wa Congress nso na de asempa bre kotoko cause no na ye nyina ye kohia ne ehu kwan ye de kotoko team no be fa so especially kwan ye be fa so e be stadium ma na afin so de to so biem spiritually kwan ye be fa so e be bom pipe e de am ye team no ene ye ko Congress if you are the starting league inti tambe ne ye be ko Congress ti se anko Congress dia in fact emwa eti no omumienu no so nko omumienu ekosa at least ko mu jaba ko ha no timi trans organize ne ma nka yitimi ko Congress osanke at least anya hwekure ko Congress last week ne nyina timi di ne ma etoto to kwam ti saade en de NCC anya ade o eho mo kwan de me ni saade no problem na me patch so at least ka ba ko ka ha chairman and the vice omumienu nyina dabi o sanka ba ko ekwa eka ha o ma se
Semo Kwamponsa, Edia Tuja, Edia Fa Congress, was a Kumasia Santeko Coco ahead of Premier League. National Kwame Dankwasi Dubai, and Mosian Yama Flo Ye Pa Babua Team Pa Nana Kwame Dankwa.
The Minozevu war Dubai, like I said, I'm impressed with the performance of the entire team, especially the new signings. In players are you do my best in them. Share or more commitment to the training. And the new technical bench at Abako. So I also realize that more introduction to new into the team. And also I move forward in the new players in no more adjusted to a new system. From what I saw, no, I'm only praying that I'm picking them. Now I implement the same when the league starts. Generally, like I say, what you all the time, now you're impressive. Even though
no somewhere free or by other issues. A Bechem United, one more science is here to a China, one more on value place, our door, our Messia kind of momo, one more Jesse, some on Bayusi, one more new bass, one more Saka, one more supporters, replica Jesses are Abba, Ninano, one more air pound to Machina, Ninani ahead of season, Genoa Baby Boy. You could pay more dance pack, a honey biam, baby and ghost stars, a Bessiaka reporter, Prince Joel, Nyamiche, and report if you're at the MIA.
for enyina kwaba Emra Kessben 93.3 and afi Kessben 92.9 and a Kessben television so ha bibieni dance park and bibieni gold stars esi omakan na this season Ghana Premier League no and bibieni gold stars ebesi omakan yensa etimi aka opening ba ko a ono nso ewo bibieni gold stars ekuo no mu mechre PRO edema bibieni gold stars honorable Pa Kwesi Kwagiri bibieni dance park as a face now left cry, Jane Maya.
We believe, sir, playing the Division 1 league, differs from playing the Premier League. Premier League, and then fast to be eba. I know here say uplifted the face of the dance park. A home venue, now it's me be fit premiership status, so that you basically avoid Premier League matches and ever. See, me know because there was spacious car park. Obi our bar, so I have match in Penny be obedi a chiraba biano. We have a place I'll bet me a park in a car, El Honum, no, Osha, yeah, dressing room, no, yeah, modernizing, in a camera, and then Osha the tunnel, yeah, from the dressing room at the back pitch and as well, and also a modern one, and also air for you, papa, and what she, I stands. I know, yeah, they say spectators and other supporters at our park, no, or convenience place at now, or might enjoy the game, no, and also, yeah, stands, and so El Honum. After you, Osha, players na any take cutting on better bench na dag out yeah say omon so betimi anya ba bia tena na enkoye say baby omote no be block the views of the supporters nti eno so yatimi aye after we have VIP so yeah nice paying for atiti ni anintin omon so be from the FA ahen for be ba any other team officials on be no omon so nya ba bi atimi atena not forgetting in central for sanse in central for kokromotia yen sam ho emopo nti media stance in central for so ebenya ba bia tana afi almost so atimi monitor the game no from afar one ebe commentary ni other things almost so ebetimi aye afi your camera stance one ebe twa match no so betimi anya ba bia gina camera timi atwa camera no ama match no bibia wonya kwan amba park no betimi ahe match no so from the televisions and social media platforms ahodo enti me nu ahwa with this good job yetimi aye no better management of Ashanti Good ase formerly of Menzin Good o hwe ajumaso a o maye aboaye ame abedum pempen so ya na almost say abo ma baso afi your other philanthropists bizu a omonso bibie ni ahwanse be kwa ha no ma omonso aboaye pa nti omonso de be kan se be de o ma se pi.
Where baby any dance park and omode a joe at this same way free bread supporters are one more baby and see they be ubawa general points no for baku krenko nina beka a baby no.
Mine say the expectation is standard football. I'm a team no what team aka premiership nim. Your expectations are say share goals because baby for don't just need the premiership but the premiership no akoshe at the kind and I say what's the premiership?
We are ready for the Premier League. Do whoever call yourself. Yamfa one kotoko. We are Haso, we are Diano, we are Libertio, we are Carrello, we are Asgodo. Be careful. How are San Siro? Your friend of Boasanka, Udiba Quabede, Ubedimino.
I'm sorry, Vivian goes as Yabre, any about Premiano. The Empire Bonnie say, a few, Yabonia come. Na next season we yet me to train my
especially great. I say send and say yeah and say come. Now I hope say council they become because you play pants and eba. Ti can say be dia grow in agro.
About premiership now references so one question mark. Name say your discipline no no you better respect the referee no. Then this is be na obeteki bia you taking good face say be ya yen kwaya ka cabense na yen suspend ye. Say suspend ye pe e say your matches be blown me be lose home. But you can say you win all your home matches are heading a backup premiership. Nemum say you kwaya dia a training tone say you punish ya e say ba affect the spirit or the team say will be as a oma ebu enyi nim kan so wo ko park so a emfa ensa enka wa no e na safety protocols no so omu enji from
Yebewura centers no engina bibiani de ekoso ho na Kessben ye de cameras no ekọ ho capture de ekoso ho. Yebewura miamia hodro bebre kwa Ghana mema nyina. Yedamasepa afi yebehwe eye stories no emu kakra. But before that, ma menhwe akua Boatma Lampard. Also, even no COVID crampo, people are not watching our games. Not COVID card before you have access to go and watch the games. The FA should come again. Ekwa Boatma Lampard and anyway Abba. Maminko Okes Ohinaku, senior housemaster. Good morning to you and the crew. After the Heart of Folk first leg at Accra Sports Stadium, some of your crew members were calling for the Black Stars call-up for 2 of their players. May I know whether they still stand by that after their poor performance in Morocco? Good luck to Kumasi Asante Kotoko this season. Ohinaku, senior housemaster Okes, Unaudiwe, and so Ebreye. Mamisha Michael Abebio and Sudi Osidi. What has happened to the match fixing scandal that went on last season? Will those teams go unpunished? As the league starts this weekend, some 2 games have been fixed already with a mandatory red card in those games, but fingers have been crossed waiting for it to happen before I start exposing some people. From the look of things, this season's league will be dirtier than last season's, and the way of fixing games will be changed totally from the FA not to suspect them. We should watch out for the first throw, first foul, first corner kick, and stuff. But per my investigations, First Lady's Cup will be launched next week, Wednesday, at the office of the First Lady, and one of the ambitions is to use the money raised to help build women football. And this is here to stay. Ababio Michael, unadi way Abba. Ababio nasa usu nimbibia. Aya me ninka infa message ni mo. Aya sa ebesei. Omo nye de wakano. So say, good morning. Dreams to watch out on Saturday. Watching you inside Pig Farm, Accra, Black Man. Oh dear, and so I don't know. Okay, my memory. And I brand here about so Alaja Kambe, video, say audio, whatever. So Musaka, Mr. Famamina, Yamfamana, and Tono. Osofo, Ejoso, Maminchao, Ziggy Nom Bonio Mudina, Bible Muniomoya, Enyin, but Unyebi. And I had been. Aye, but Romu could be Enyibia, Sofonomanam, or Sofu, and so Onyebi. Untimi sakra omoso yanko so untimi sakra zigia nyame do boni nyina becho zigia on nam no all right yanko so
you know my medical answer here from wadam for Henaku question now the buy no or Henaku wasem na obusa na specifically me nipa amagina mu say me believe say per the Heart of Folk players performance some of them deserve a call up na man ka say Africa no mo boy ne nkoantia team na almost House of Folk no ye nyina na enim so ombe House of Folk, and I want to believe the House of Folk fraternity were also afraid say playing against work of Morocco no nenye by rabre wajo. But the fact of the matter is that se we lose 6 and Chelsea team no be asa Manchester United they show munum England for about the next match Harry Maguire and be ginechiri Sweden for about match Linda of Nebebo 5 England for about match Luke Shaw will play. Paul Pogba will still start for France. Bruno Fernandes will play. Ronaldo will play. So the fact that Heart of Folk actually Munsian and just on play be anywhere or deserve a call up to the national team. What you compare all money Heart of Folk and now a move ye and you can't have time in the game. The individual quality and the team play and the arrangements our team no says you arrange your mind how the team is administered no said you they are ahead of Heart of Folk. Until the technical quality again is the most important thing, but not the team play. Next one here, Sergio Baby any Go Stars. Se o share enyema amiki eyi TV so efe na akono. Nice efe say obenya a new team coming into the Premier League. Now more these facilities. Some of the old teams in the class do. More facilities in enye face. And matches are ready for the Premier League. So far as almost supporters in your concern and so far as ready. So beji visitors baba ho aba she eyo no. Look at the pitch in the first place. So you efe And I want to believe say it is the usual picture. And that's what TV so now players nearby na portals again. Look at the stance. Just say the most stance, no, and how they are ready to receive those supporters. Betting atana a stance. Share the VIP. Look at the dressing room and look at the arrangements. How many be free dressing room about BT Park and so everything upon out. Shabas almost ready for the Premier League. So in terms of those facilities outside the pitch, baby, a goal stars ready. The pressure now is on my own friend, Coach Michael Osei. As a player, I can't be deliver on the field of play. Prince Ousumo, a German in Adam, so Mona also make sure some of it may results. And for the supporter to come out and say Chroma, the Urban Ashaba, how the goals in the back corner, said you, be a chess resource and a supporters in here. But they have that confidence, they say, more the Oba and Yadias will be free. Players, they have that confidence, Nana. Coach, you have that confidence. That winning mentality, you bet me a show on team. I will make me a results for park in this one. Coach Michael is using that place as a revival, a redemption. After Kotoko, after Black Meteors or Nico Tankobe coach, and issues at Star Madrid, I feel it's the perfect opportunity for Coach Michael Osei and a charge to come back to the Premier League, place now. I will say Obena, please not prepare any team no from pre-season the Bissine and on the field of play or Timia Bon Homoding Ama and Yemetimiaku. Again, it is a revival and a redemption for Coach Michael Osei and the charge. Supporters in the Sejo, Yenim say Omukas near ready, they'll be available and Omobeba Shebo ye pie because and cry Yan Seba Bienidia, Omushebo ye. So who's about see a far place na Sejo, not just a F, na dear say Enika. The next one, Uraki to Krekun Sama Sejo the two Jano. Almost see the nose vaccine card, not just a to me master him so Babisha Bonby. I think say Ghana Bia in here the numbers, the figures, and the story behind the COVID-19. Yaka brochure there, Yaka Africa there, Yaka about the amber list, the red list, and the green list. So by a chroma, advert bebrebe akoswo, nose mask besina on mabanti and crofo gusche. Kaya mo asa utimina ni nose mask. A police for drama utimiko tobi na use no. So una mkroma sa also ready new kajiti marketer. Security for wana make sure say unkra nose mask. O ma unram no. Said you eno no kire say o man ni mo ankasa no ye bobo an say COVID-19 ye besia no. Eno kire say again o man na no ye ntinai say COVID-19 ne ko into bia amfa de ope bia no onye de ope bia okroma. Inti again sempenim for de abase. Vaccine no oh ba for card the chess or be bra and so no ultimate stadium for me it's a step in the right direction. Also while in Europe the entire ultimate failing those spaces and answer stance and say or more believe we say the high percentage of the populace has been vaccinated. Yeah, how said you and Tessa into so person question you now kokoshe board ya oh kwa na ukra card uto take it I know you card ya and said you for your own good and you're from penny phone one casano do bo ho ban because you enquire inquire into be anti so bit me any card nibi say when card nibi sit back per start times not to the show ball but so cast o stadium kwanya you should provide the card na chess what me open nibi no and sana na metimi akoyi di amount again on the issue of tactics or media to sponsors ne so ama openi na kira aban ente so kakra na mpanifo timi aba sponsor league no so in our quest to find solutions to reasons your teams in Africa and more modern sponsorship is key. And we make about the amount of money PLC and Omutia the mom teams make the amount of money teams in Tanzania league participation fee no quite $45,000. Talk about the Nigerian league, talk about the Tosca Premier League and all these kind of league amount for best sponsor. Unfortunately for us, you need almost was the capacity the best sponsor league no ama ne matimi akoye dia mai aye bibi kakra and empenin for the sipo no mo dia best sponsor league na ama ne matimi akoye. Unfortunately ye league ye kra ye boy ye ni headline sponsor or this care bray ama ne matimi akoye nti we dey say do say ye betimi keep players say betimi try players ka say betimi ne sika dia ball league ya ni nyina gina sponsor so nti ye best aban no say ono so tefa obetimi ayede aboa because ye nyina raise concern say sika na o matwa say dey kwa kobo semi final of the World Cup no said you ntimi nkobo mfa so obi ani so nfika be a enko mo nti a quarter just $1 million per na nka yemfa mo the Ghana Premier League no ba said you ye nyan nti dia ba no so betimi a dia boy ne se ono so bet taxes a e da sponsorship no so said be a omo a obon so wodwuma e wo man mu anase outside no omo so betimi aba na ba sponsor league ama ne metimi akoyi eno ne ade a yes from a aban or odi a Ghana man nyina so
before so beto so no em say by a popular request me mari kunja for interest wo sa de no mu esa omo aromo pe alaji akambi kasa oni odi asempa of Happy FM so muti lawyer Aduma Kokra Kwali, and so you're interested. And other guys, some of the messages be free. And so Abba Raphael, all the message free Accra and Abba for Kwame Miki. Never you bring the Abba, yeah, that's a later the message, you know, about your Kwame and with the main Kakra. But the better one, no, I and the Amar Raphael from Accra. Okay, Inti Alaji, I can be on your dear Sempa Happy FM.
Are we the only club that has lost? I mean, what are you guys trying to do? Let's be fair. Let's be fair with ourselves. I think, sir, what you are doing, honestly, I'm not happy with it. And you just have to put a stop to it. If it's a planner, and I say, whatever you guys have in that studio, then you guys have to put a stop to it. Honestly, the education of all my public is very, very poor.
I don't see. Yeah, because I'm going to see Dubai and some of Morocco, and you're not correct.
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Do you know the aircraft that we use?
So the boys were tired.
Who told you they were? If me and Mitia at the age of over 60 years, I did not complain that I was tired. Master, what are you telling me?
That's what the board will be.
But what I'm saying, Master, don't tell me what you are saying. Opa airline, Boeing 777, is it a small aircraft? It's like Uti Rolls Royce and somebody is driving a Quada. Will you compare it?
Alaji, as someone here came. Yeah,
I'm telling you,
I'm telling you, sir, to was Alaji to was
and I'm also telling you education you are giving
Alaji to was a Colombia come the boy, yeah. I come on the boy. Some of your players, some of your footballers.
Player that complain.
I will never tell you the name. I will never tell you the name. I will never tell you the name.
Oh, then Messi cannot travel.
Alaji, me get the intro. Now, so me get the quick woman say, and Colonel comedy one.
I'm telling you, you are lying.
And then you two are lying. Also, trying to Alaji.
Oh, come on, let's tell it. You guys should stop that kind of idiot things here.
Thank you very much. You can insult me, I will never insult you. You can insult me, I'll never insult you.
You can say whatever. Because of the way you people
behave. Your penny to William, you
guys should just give us a break. Okay. The club is getting its feet now. No more property of us has to disrupt the club. Why?
It's only a come no America.
Oh, now come on, don't you come on. Oh, now you come on. What are you telling me? That's why I said it's a movie. Ask them. Did they take us up to even 10 hours to give them their per diem?
Alaji has no.
Tell me, what
not you alone and the book.
We are running the club now.
Okay.
You cannot jeopardize the club.
Nobody will do that. Nobody will do that, Alaji. Nobody will do that.
You have a member. Because Mike, you know what we're naming. You just want to say everything to the public.
That's why I have given you the chance.
And I'm telling you what you are telling the public, you are lying.
And then you two are lying.
I mean, come on, just give us a break. Is that what you were taught?
Very. This is how we were taught. So, young kind of we were taught to be fair. We were taught to be fair. Alaji, take your time. We were taught to be fair. So we are doing the fairness here.
You are not being fair.
And then you two, you are not being fair. You are not being fair too. Alaji.
Come on, Master, just give us a break, Master.
Thank you.
What are you telling to them? What are you telling us?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it's a do here, sir. Edit. I know Obama of you the crab to also edit my Sergio. Okay. Good morning, boss. It's Ronaldo on social media. I just want to follow him because the man is a man of God. I haven't gotten anything personally, but you don't have to take something from someone before you see how good he is. I know what he does on the show, and because of his initiative, I've gotten what is bigger than the credit on the show, which is the start time decoder you personally gave me. And he's promised to take care of a woman who lost her son through accident. Wow, may God continue to expand his territories. Okay, Andy, do you know the number of people who have been vaccinated? Go to the other regions and check. What tribe is Alaji Akambi? Anafi, and anyway, free Sunyai Zongo and Abraham. I know Kasapa.
Yo, Bijo, Nyame kind of vaccine. Even Kumasi baby cry or mobile boy and go for you at Antinutown. Wo call I see you paper no cry more failing where you was on no cry. Asa and no more Jaco. And you come on. Yahu president Sabia so Sabia Nyando ye be ye bora me yakɔhwɛ bie na ya tie timu echi wa kɔfa we di betu ze okuta card ansa akɔwebo ɛna mu miantum na obi okuta card bia enko stadium kɔhwɛ bi na kota bia na so no percentage ɛna obi a okuta card bia kɔ stadium kɔhwɛ ball ni bi na wo de kota ba to so ba ka sɛ omre kuma Asante region wo ma check number of people e ball pan ni bi first ni akɔfa ne udura o ma se asa udura yes common paper clear fairly so Asante mo mu dealer
055144
he should come again say say you know
they call off everything so we can say friend say Nana Kwame Dan Kwanum ko Dubai
time no I would am me in this because yo
anana go to the guy
Asante region ha ana kotoko circus council am say ye be league as abra yenye congress ebi see that because one year got trans near who and to ye and penifon no so do omo prince omo aye for the season on nyina beba near so mo aye see the boa physically and mentally then in there dia boa but na come say wa ko tra Dubai ko study there ye ko tournament bi wo Dubai wa study bi and then na ko hwe ya o de be kire ye wa ha and the proper tournament no wa study bi wo and ya be kire ye wa ha
boss
Pato
boss majo bi aboko dia
yakopa do bi aboko pa
boss ya ji akonye hwe ofa video wa ne de onye ndi ku no
Sergio ne de onye fasting kakra
Sergio no ndi ya ne fu Sergio atama no ka no me ni ano na chi Sergio ana sa panye no mo ka se ya ho aye nko stadium no ana me nja bole rei Sergio na mini match bien no betima ka tem tebe baba ya sports stadium abetele ma rather than say half no kotoko because Sergio panye ni e ba yi you met the doctor to find out that you're for advice in the parliament. And to see you parliament in the parliament now. Apart from that, and to go to Otiko Koso, Nanado, the vice president, I'm aware about one thing from our opinion. So you need to stay pan you say or more opinion. And it's a you. And I'm going to you're fast to them set in go back. Because you start to play you plan ahead. Okay, Obiniana, Jumano. What failure to say, you pan out, what choice wrong way so very day. Okay.
Pato, Yemfasia, Nacha, Nana Sebe, Mami, 80-year-old Nana Sebe, Kessben program, maybe, also on Peja Nimuda, Nana, Michelpa. Hello.
Hello, General.
Good morning.
Morning. Pacho, Makumboko, dear.
Yakupao, Adumboko, now Casafrin.
Okay. Pacho, friend Fatam, Casafrin,
Some, okay, you.
Yamamu near Dumapa Moye. And I may have the more season year start to Crobia. Let's France and it's will be unfunny soon and piebo. The beyond tighting letty. The Gidisa with dear. Niamabuko, you know, be a now training and fantastic. John Boma Bassine Dumapa.
Okay, yes, so yet dasipa. Yes, so yet dasipa. Na messages are ebano. Mr. Ramo, now who has been my kind of way live? I will show you so. Hey, serious. Hello.
Hello, Sir Joe. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Isaac for Nyamin region, Sir Joe.
Oh, I not to say.
Oh, Sir Joe, you are going.
But then, what?
Ami.
Into you.
So you many friends Mr. Kotoko NCC chairman our fail pa and Christopher Demenya. And say the ball league. Christopher Demenya in penny for you will be beyond Falcon leaders. And so say about the ball. You have started in GM Block Stadium matches. Even management no crowd per se in crowd say you who are management no apart from players or mass inside their mind. You who motivation be our money supporters. Management you or money supporters and year. You can't crap or money supporters and year crack. You about the ball. You want to be our motto to Christopher Demenya. I Dubai out and I know can you go tournament bell or cost the dinner. You can't crunch on near one so more young crown and yet you bet from
okay.
Idea.
All right. You better sipa Ike Udifree and Yinem and a Ebrey. Yepejemu, Mali Baba Dankambari, Abba Nadia Samata.
Manager Kessben driving school, so we say. Nana, happy birthday.
Okay.
Sanso na mensume we say madam for send na wakra Absa Bank. Me wish you happy birthday.
Okay. All right. Yedebesia Ali Baba Dankambari and the group no Ziganum on the breaking news Ebrey. Mobi and Yine Fidi for free akra. Yensan Shebium no miensa yakram.